Everything is switched up. Hang on, you good? All right, there you go. Go ahead. Everybody can hear you.
All right, we're good now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Hey, man, welcome into the shop. Shakes got us here. That's hilarious as shit. Um, man, oh man, we got some fucking shit to go down. My man Sonny got his job back. I don't know if anyone heard about that. I'm sure you guys did.
I thought he was going to high school. I thought he got put back in high school.
Nah, he got his job back. The coach that took the job for incarcerated took a step down so that he can have it back, so he can defend his title.
Ain't no way. Fuck that title. Make his ass go to high school.
Well, hey, nah, man, he's back. He's back. That's all we're gonna say. Jordy, man, I appreciate you stopping by. I love my boy Slim. Ski, I see you, boy. Thank you for stopping by. Man, we got a lot of stuff to go through today. It's it's SIBA's almost here, y'all. We are literally almost here. Season 1 is almost here. Not for this 2K, obviously, not season 1 entirely, but season 1 for this 2K is almost here. And man, it's been I feel like it's been forever. Um, so
Good.
just want to let you guys know I will not be giving any details on my scouting board.
Bro,
It's
we're doing a whole mock draft. Somebody gonna have an opinion about who you pick.
nah, bro. Slim fucked my shit up yesterday. He was just giving out all my shit. I didn't like that. I got to keep my shit on the low. I got to relax, keep it DL. Because if I say anything, I mean, fucking Slim's gonna have my shit on the fucking timeline, and then I'm fucked. We will have Feach in here tonight. So that's another good thing. Feach will go ahead and talk a little bit here in regards to that. And then also we will have Zach in here as well. That is the coach of the Black Diamonds, leader of the FTG owner. He will also be in here as well. We are gonna talk, try to get this 1 through 2 set up. I know we got a bunch of stuff going on. I'm not gonna. Here's my thing. I'm not going to include a lot of the pros that joined because they're going to have to prove to me that they're actually going to load up and play. So if the mock draft doesn't look that
What
good
kind
with
of
the
mock
the pro,
draft you got, bro?
bro,
You're
I'm
not.
just saying.
You act like you drafting the whole league.
I mean, it's a
Shut
mock
your
draft.
ass
It's a
up.
mock draft. I am drafting
Yeah.
the whole league.
No, you're not,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
I don't.
Nah.
The list we went off though is just from a couple days, like a couple days ago. So like the league players when Feach was talking on stream yesterday, it was like
Yeah.
they're not on the list because Feast hasn't posted the updated list. It's like they're not
Okay.
even on there. Like the one's not on there. Um, Trust DJ is not on there.
Okay.
Claw's not on there. Like they're not on there. I think the
Okay.
only ones that would be on there is probably like DJ and then we're already in here and shit.
Okay. All right. So then we're good then on that end.
Appreciate that sub, Philly man.
Yeah, Philly. Appreciate that sub, baby. Um, Another thing I wanted to touch, now that at least we got a little bit in here, is we are working on a lot of the scouting reports. We're gonna actually this season start pulling out a lot of rankings, doing a lot of mid-season rankings, and also towards the end of the year. I know Feach has his way of doing MVP. You know, all the awards and all that stuff. Feach does that are officially SIBA. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the media one. Um, we're gonna have a completely separate one, but it's obviously still gonna be based out of SIBA. We're just gonna do it separately.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll
well,
have ours broken all the way down to like positions, like everything. It won't
yeah,
just be, Feast just does his these are our top player list, whatever. We'll have ours broken down by top power forwards, top locks, top shooting guards, top PGs, top centers. Hell, we might even go to sixth man of the year.
yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. So we have a lot of stuff in store for that. Also, so that's why we've been bringing out a lot of the scouting stuff. I don't know if you guys are aware. We've been trying to push it a lot on Twitter. Yeah, no, Feach, we're still gonna have you on. We'll make sure that we'll get that on once we start the mock draft portion, which we should be starting that here within the next 20 minutes.
yeah, Slim. We could definitely do coaches of the year. We could rank coaches for sure.
Yes, 100%.
Shit, we can come out the gate with one next week, right after the draft. We'll do like a little, fantasy
100%.
draft recap ranking.
Well,
Like,
that's the plan. The plan is after the draft, we're going to do a draft recap where we're going to grade everyone's draft and go through that process as well. That'll be on next Sunday's following show. So right there, next Sunday,
mm-hmm.
just be on the look of that. Okay. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of different stuff in. I just want to kind of touch base here. We've been trying to push the scouting stuff. This is huge for the high school rankings the college rankings. It's really hard for the deputy commissioners and for Feach to have to watch everyone's games, so that it's just unrealistic. So our job is, in regards to those particular categories of high school and college, is we want to make sure that we are giving them an opportunity. So we can provide them with these scouting reports of actually watched games, scouted games that you can provide to coaches and that you can provide to Feach. You can provide to any deputy commissioner, so they have access, and it's easy access. They all work full-time jobs, man. It's just not realistic for them to give the full in depth of what you guys are wanting. So our job is to go ahead and help you guys out with that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring up one now. We'll bring up one now. We'll kind of explain a little bit in detail what that's looking like, and then how we're going to be doing our analysis throughout the season in regards to awards, in regards to, just so you guys think it's just not off the fucking dome and it's not just fucking bullshit. We want to make sure that you guys see that there's a lot of work that's going to be put in to providing this type of information, and then also to provide the best media that we can allow on SIBA.
All right, so you want to look at one, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, pop one up really quick so we can break it down. You got, I think we got Venoms, and then we also have Hennies right now that we've already shared publicly.
Let's go over Venoms first.
Okay.
Oh, we don't need to look at that. I'm all over the place. I don't know what I am doing. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. What's up? What's up? Can everybody see that? Everybody see that? We're looking at Venom's, the box score. Venom's first one.
Okay, so we're gonna look at the first one. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let Billy go ahead and break down a little bit here on the initial part of it, basically going all the way down to through the box scores and all that, and why we're doing that, and so forth.
All right, so this is just a basic box score on this first page. You know, at the top we got obviously his gamer tag, the game we're evaluating, his build, head to toe, wingspan, height, position. We got his Twitch and his Twitter, just so anybody can look him up or whatever. We have the stream it was on. So like this one, for example, was on Kish's stream, and it was streamed on October 4th. But then, you know, it just goes into basic box scores. So it shows you, like, if you didn't watch the game, or if you're a coach or somebody, it gives you a quick evaluation of like what happened. So like you don't have to watch the whole thing or know exactly what's going on. You can see all the way from each individual stat all the way through. You can see obviously the team's points per quarters, everything like that. So that's just our first basic page. And then if we go to our second page over here, it goes down to obviously the whole game summary. So like we'll give you the overall summary of the game, pretty much what the player did, just a quick basis. So people looking from the outside in knows exactly what they're doing. Am I even, can you? Oh yeah, you can. I'm tripping. Then obviously we break it down by quarter. So, first quarter you started slow, questionable on fast breaks attempts to start. So it goes into a little bit more detail based on each quarter. So obviously, again, coaches looking at it without watching the film. It's like they're watching it through a book. Same shit as when you read a book.
Oh, Billy, I want to let you know here. Looks like Skyza subscribed. Appreciate you, Skyza. My guy.
Okay, Skyza. I see.
Number one in your mind, and LeBron in your hearts, right? It's LeBron and SIBA.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You can continue.
All right. So on this last page, this is the $10 report, by the way. So on the last page, we give you a grade from F to A+ based on offense, defense, and like your character. So obviously he got a C- in passing. He's not very much a passer, which isn't expected much from shooting guards. He runs the break a lot. But his ball control is decent. His shot selection and his shooting is pretty good. He didn't miss a lot. And his shots were open looks, not just contested chunking shit up. IQ was pretty solid.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
Hey, man. I appreciate you, Feach. Appreciate that sub. Gifted tier over there to Zach, man. I appreciate y'all. Honestly, it means a lot. Appreciate
your Feach, man.
Go ahead,
and then we get into the defense. Obviously, just a grade. His on-ball, off-ball, his lanes, rotations, and IQ. The biggest part I will say is the character, especially going into SIBA, like draft leagues. Like, it lets you know, like, if they're coachable, if they're able to be told they're doing something wrong and be able to fix it in-game. Obviously, availability is the biggest question, obviously, for all draft leagues. So this one, we pretty much grade based off A lot of it is based off if we know you, your previous experience at SIBA, things like that. We might ask you personal questions when we're contacting you about the report to check your availability and things like that. And obviously, teammate grade just says teammate grade. Skyza, I got your film. Um, teammate grade and the communication. Communication is the biggest one too. And then the last part for the $10 report is it gives you an actual shot chart so you know we're watching the game. We tell you where every shot was taken from the floor. We show you the misses, and then we give you a little note section based off what happened in the thing. So like Venom's his hot side was the left side. He loved to shoot from the left side. Mostly all his shots were 3-point range. He didn't really target the middies or attack the rim like that. So it's pretty much a simple breakdown of what that one says. So that's for that one is our little $10 report. Ain't nothing special.
No,
Um,
and that's just the basic one. So, like I said, we have different versions. We also have different ones where we are actually going to do interviewing, which is a lot of similar coaches or similar questions that coaches are going to ask players that we already have tailored and set up for them, so that they can go ahead and, like I said, it's all about just opening that file. They got the players' information right there, and that's just insane. That's insane from Scott. So, okay, Henny's got a crazy report. Hey man, come on man, lay off my boy Henny. Uh, we
Alright,
also got
bro.
a message
Hey,
here from Lance, the Bucks head coach. I'd for sure look at these to help find players for me to look at. I would like to see, based on your scouting, you could come out with the top 5 or 10 scouted players after reports. Now that is the plan. Our plan is once we start getting into our rankings and more people are actually getting into the scouting reports and getting more, let's say, invested into this program, then what we're going to do is we're going to have these whole rankings come out where we will have a ranking system based on Goats Gaming's scouting platform. So if you guys are interested in that, be tuned in. Like I said, this takes a lot of effort, a lot of detail. If you guys are serious, like I said, high school players, college players, even pro players, and if you're outside of this, like if you are serious about getting your evaluations, you're serious about getting that stuff scouted and having everything in basically one platform, makes it easier for people to read and to get the information that they need, let us know. That is our
yeah,
job. That
for
is
sure.
we're here to help you guys. We're here to make this stuff as real as it can be. Because at the end of the day, we are trying to emulate what a real media session, real media is going to do. We're not going to
Mm-hmm.
just sugarcoat it for you either. So don't think you're going to get a scouting report. We're not going to report your weakness.
But
We're also going to
obviously,
do that as well.
you are sending us your games, so obviously they're gonna be top games. They're gonna be your best games in your opinions. So like we're gonna try to identify those weaknesses from what we see based on the game. So like this one, for example, this is Henny's, and this is a $20 report right here. Oh, this is a $20 report right here. So this goes more into depths about his strengths and his weaknesses, from scoring to passing to defense. It shows individually what he does good and what he does bad for the most part, and it'll show like his tendencies of what he likes to do and things like that. But on the $20 one, you get 2 games. So instead of 1 game graded, you get 2. So you're gonna send us your 2 best games you like, and then we'll evaluate it more into depth. Same thing as the $10 one, but we add this one in, the obviously the strength and the weaknesses, like I'm showing here now. And plus, this will put you on a rankings. Once we get our ranking systems set up and we get more people rolling in and all that, then we'll have a ranking systems. We haven't discussed if we want to do it like college wise, like going into college, like 5-star, 4-star, 3-star athletes, or if we just want a basic like top 10, top 25 list.
Yeah, and I think that's what it's ultimately going to end up being is we'll have an overall list, and then also having like the high school, like this is a 5-star prospect that needs to be getting scouted by whatever college, and then college, this is a level, basically again a star prospect that's coming out of college going into the pros. Basically, again, we're just providing a lot of this information so that players can get recognition. Like I said, it's super hard to ask a deputy commissioner. It's super hard to ask Veach to watch every game and just not go off of the box scores. It's very hard. They're going to go off of what they see as well because they're watching a lot of tape as well, but there's only so much that you can watch. For us, we have numerous amount of people on staff. We have a lot of people that are going to work to provide these reports and also make them accurate and for real. We're not just going to box score watch like a lot of these things that you'll see. Um, that's why, again, like I said, it's, if you can, we're trying to get all coaches on board as well, so they can sponsor it as well, so we can start getting a lot of these prospects in here. Um, and like I said, it just makes it easier throughout the league. Um, but yeah, I don't know anything else you want to touch on that one there, Billy.
Nah, it's about the same. It's the same as $10 pour. I showed them what made it different. And this one, it's just the strength and weaknesses added to it, so it's a more in-depth evaluation. Plus, it's 2 games, so you get a whole extra game on top of it, and you get added onto the rankings with this one. That's with the $20 package.
Yeah, and then once you get into the premium is the $30 package, but that's where you get actual
You get
interviews
and all types of things.
Like there's a lot of different stuff. Like it's way more in depth. Now again, if you have any questions with that stuff, let us know. We'll go from there. But we are gonna get ready here. Good start going into this mock draft. All right. Cod, are you here?
Yeah,
Cod, are you here?
Cod, you can put your face cam back on, buddy.
I'm here.
You can turn your webcam back on.
Turn your webcam on, you little ginger.
I don't know if I want to know after that.
Right, come on, you little ginger.
Bro.
You little sexy ginger. Look at you. Fresh from church. Oh man, look at you. You got everything on you. Oof. Look at you. I see you now, big dog. All right. Now, Feach, if you want to go ahead and join a voice channel,
you can join the waiting room, or
join the waiting room.
Zach, too, if you're in here, you could join.
Zach, if you're ready as well, you could go ahead and hop in there. We'll get started on this.
There goes Feach.
There we go. We got Feach on. I like it. All right. What's up? I think you're going in and out real quick, Feach. Check real quick signal wise.
I got full bars on my Wi-Fi.
All right, there we go. I can hear you now.
Give me a second. Let me try to fix it. Give me a second.
All right. Let's see here. So we got.
He's waiting on
Zach.
Anybody else in the chat? If you want to, you could come get in on this mock draft.
Well, no, let's not get too crazy now. We don't want.
Okay, not anybody. Any coaches.
Well, once we get up to their pick, if we get up to the pick, and you guys want to share a little bit of insight,
they can sit here on mute.
No, we don't want all that. It's gonna be all these boxes and shit. Like
it's okay.
If we come up to your pick and you want to hop in here, then
it's not a SIBA watch party with 15 people in there, guys. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we're waiting on Zach here really quick.
Zach's in here. He's just joining.
I'm here. I'm here.
Perfect. All right. We went over this a little bit yesterday. I know we're still in question. Feach, do you have any guarantee here that Kicks is getting his pick back? Did he say anything? Are we still on the same status?
We're still waiting for payment. So I mean, he's got up until the morning of the draft. If it's not there, by that time, then there's nothing we could do about that.
Looks like it's Winter Wars' pick then.
Killer Jays, appreciate that sub.
Very well,
Yeah, Killer J, we appreciate that sub, brother. Please, thank you so much. We appreciate that. All right, so we'll go off of Apollo Kids getting their first pick. There's a lot of rumors saying Kicks said that he's going to have the money by Friday. So we'll go off of that. I mean, we'll trust Kicks. There's no way you pass up on their first pick. Now, there's also rumors that he's not going Dynasty. Now, I've had a couple people tell me this as well. I don't believe it personally.
We can pull up the best available board too.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and pull that up. I just don't see him passing up on Dynasty here. We know currently Dynasty is the hottest player in Pro-Am. It would just be, in a respectable word, dumb if he did. Did you guys all agree with that?
Yeah.
We went over this yesterday. I do see a pathway for him not taking Dynasty in this draft. I think it's too cerebral of a move for him to make. I don't think he's got the intelligence of the balls to kind of think that far ahead. But if I were him, there's an alternate route to taking Dynasty. See, he's got 2 seconds and 3/3. So what he could do is, if he had the first overall pick, he could take the best player on the draft. That's not Dynasty. That's not a player that's most likely going to be just a 2-season rental. And he can get his franchise player. And then in the second round, he can build a strong team around him in the second and the third round and still go all in on this season. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll be able to do that because he's got the draft collateral to do it. He also has the draft collateral to move up in the draft if he wants on draft day. I've seen a few guys in the coaching chat saying that they don't mind moving down. So
Okay.
it's possible he can go there, make a move, and not have to mortgage his future. Because remember, he won the championship. He kept Brow the entire 2K. He only traded him in the last season because it was over. So he's proven that he'll get his franchise guy, and he wants to hold on to him for the entire 2K. It only makes sense.
Yeah, no, I mean
Yeah.
he's shown that, especially with Brow last year. He definitely held on to Brow the entire time up until the last. I think it was the last season where he let him go to 36 chambers. But he's shown that ability, which is again, we don't know the whole future of Dynasty. That is still up in the air. That's another conversation for another day. But in regards to having him possibly for 2 seasons, do you guys think personally, would you take him and take that risk, or would you not and go the other route and maybe trade down and get a future PG that you know that you're going to build your team around for, say, the whole season or the whole year?
I see
Depends on
something.
depends on
see
who
something.
I am. Depends on if I'm Harlem. If I'm Harlem Energy, yeah, I'm going all in. I'm taking Dynasty. I don't care if it's 2 season rental. I mean, he's somebody
Yeah.
that's like the butt of everybody's jokes. He's somebody that's been around for a long time, never won a championship. So to see Winter Wars and Harlem on the top of the standings in the top of the conference in a conference final or a finals, that will do something for his personal credibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's something. It's a place where he's been to the finals twice in this league before. You know, and he's been at the bottom of that division for so long now. So if I was him, I have nothing to lose. I'm not getting cute. I'm just gonna go all out and try to have the best possible season that I can have.
Okay.
I
Zach, what do
agree.
you think?
I agree on what Feach is saying. I feel Harlem does have the 100% advantage. I feel if let's say Kicks keeps the pick, I feel Harlem should propose a trade. I mean, Harlem has some draft value. I would want to ultimately build for the 2K because we all know Dynasty might be going to the league. He just won the Hornets Venom tournament today. I mean, it's it's ultimately something. If I were Apollo Kids and I just stay in one, I don't think I would pick Dynasty. I let Harlem enjoy his 2 seasons of fun. If I were Apollo Kids, I honestly pick someone like Venom who would stick around the entire 2K, get another title for Apollo Kids. I feel they have draft capability as well. They have a lot of picks. I feel they can make a big team without Dynasty, but it's also depending on what's going on.
Okay. Kai, do you have any input on that?
I mean, I would kind of have to go with the route of I feel like the risk of Dynasty for too short of a time is just too big of a risk when it comes to if you're really gonna establish something long term, if that's your goal, I'd go for someone that is more longer term, like Venom as a good example, or someone else that has a better personality that's willing and down for that idea.
Okay. And Billy, you think so? Venom. Now, that's two people saying Venom's good for that first pick. Billy, do you think Venom's worth first pick, at least from what you see right
No.
now on this list?
No.
No. Why?
Me personally, I'm trying to win now. You don't know when you're gonna win again, and you don't know who's coming behind. So I'm definitely taking Dynasty offer it. First chance I get, I'm definitely taking Dynasty.
Okay.
He's the
So you're
hottest
all in.
PG in all of 2K right now. Like that's including league players and everything. So if he is actually obviously it's gonna come down to if he's committed to playing in SIBA and actually being there. But if he commits to that, then definitely I'm trying to win now. I'll take him for 2 seasons. Hell, I'll try to win 2 rings in a row. After that, we worry about the rest later.
Okay. So you're more about the now.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Alright.
like that.
Okay.
Because
so
you
then,
don't even know. You take a chance and you say you draft somebody for later. You want to build for a future. You might have one shitty season and not work, and that dude might be like, nah, I don't want to play here. Don't retain me. So then now you back at square one when you could have had a chance with a great guard for 2 seasons.
Well, my thing is, if you're looking at the chat right now, I mean, everybody, Harlem's going to be troll. Angel Bucks, even though he knows he's got a top pick, he's got 2 first-round
Yeah.
picks. Still, nobody wants to play with. Still, to get drafted by Harlem Energy and playing for Win Awards is still you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like his reputation, he can't afford to fuck this up. Like he has to go out there and and have at least 2 seasons where he's winning a championship. He's right there, to show everybody in the league that, listen, man, you can win with me. That's the biggest thing about coaches in this league, man. You don't have to
Yeah.
be. We spoke about this yesterday. You don't have to be good at the game. You just have to show everybody in the league, especially the competitive players, that you're somebody that's going to do whatever you got to do to put a winning product on the court. Guys don't want to get drafted in SIBA and feel like they're wasting an entire season and then getting kept in a situation where, there's no way out. There's no path to winning. It's just going to be season after season of just this nonsense. They want to play for a guy that they feel like, you know what? If he's like a bait to slip or somebody, or a Kictionary, they're not going to put themselves on the court because, the only reason why they're a coach is because they want to get minutes. Like, they're going to do what they got to do to win. They're going to put the team first. A couple of coaches that have that reputation of being players that really don't deserve to be on the court, but put themselves on anyway because they're the coach. You got Harlem Energy, you got Stop Camping, you got now Believe Buck, and those three coaches right now, if you noticed, with the conversation and the innuendo, people don't want to play for them for that reason. Like, if Method Men were winning 10-6, 12-4, blah, blah, blah. You only saw Tampa Bro on the court when, the starters couldn't show up. But he's, constantly in the conference finals. He's scouting well. Nobody's going to give a shit about playing for Method Men. But, like, when you're playing for Method Men, you're getting an inexperienced center that's still learning the Pro-Am game, and he's putting himself on the court at a key position. And guys just they just don't want to waste an entire season in that situation.
Which I agree. I think that makes sense. But we are good now. Does everyone agree Dynasty at 1? Apollo Kids wise, if we're keeping Apollo Kids, do we agree that Apollo Kids here would go Dynasty? I personally think so.
I think so.
Okay,
Kicks
so
is
put
gonna try to
Dynasty
go
at
for the
the
middle.
number 1. So
I'll
Dynasty
roll
at
with
the
it.
number 1. So we have that one. Now, pick number 2 going in. Once we have that situated, we'll let Billy go ahead and work that through.
We're good.
Winter Wars. Okay, so Winter Wars is coming up here. Dynasty's off the board. I know yesterday when we did the mock, it did show Dynasty going Winter Wars, obviously, because he has 2 first-round picks here. 2 first-round picks. There's so much that he can do.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going jumper. I do not think that that's a fit. I don't think that's something that would
See
work.
something though.
Go ahead.
My apologies, but I
you're
see for the second pick, I feel Harlem has built a reputation of people not wanting to play for him. So ultimately, this makes a lot of sense. Venom is known for not complaining. He'll do what he has to do. He'll try to follow through with what Harlem wants to do. You never see Venom in league chat complaining. I feel he'll listen to Harlem if he has 2 first-round picks. If Harlem just gives him the keys to the team, that would be a great second pick in the draft for me. I mean, if he wanted to, he has a later first-round pick. He can pick up someone like a DJ Too Cold for a season to have Venom and DJ. That would be a great tandem. Or he can even go down and look more into maybe like a SIBA guy because you want to commit all 16 games.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's where that part's going to come in. Kyle, what do you see here at the number 2 pick? What would you go with, obviously, if you were Harlem Energy right now?
Well, I mean, I like the Venom ideas, but I would also say if he's going to be a 2 guard, I obviously think he should go with a point guard that maybe he's been running cold runs behind closed doors with, and who that is, especially with Harlem. God forbid we have any guess who that could be, because he's known to swing towards fucking left field and find something out of nowhere and pick it. So for a specific name, I don't know if I could give you a specific name, but I think he goes PG, and I think he goes probably out of the water and stays with his trend, how he usually goes.
So you think it's just going to be something wild? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Billy. What do you
Somebody
think
he's been running with.
Okay.
Me is definitely, I agree with it being a PG for sure. You definitely got to go guard 1. We've talked about this many times. You definitely got to go a guard 1. I don't know if he will go somebody high. Like, I don't know how he feels about jumper. Obviously, everybody's opinion of jumper is different. Me personally, I don't think jumper's been very good for a couple 2Ks now. But that's just me. But I definitely think he's going guard one. So he might look at like, I don't know, like meter dunk. I don't know if he wants maybe toxic
Yeah,
handles.
yeah.
Something
I
like
could see
that.
toxic handles. I could
I
see
could
toxic
Like
handles.
that fits him in his wild picks. Hell, if he wants to, I know personally, if he wants to go somebody all the way like a true leading PG like this game is, he might go all the way down to even like step back Sam or something. Like a true
Step back's
like.
at the 2. Step back's at the 2.
He's not playing one this year. Well then no.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, it definitely
Guys, that
probably
says
be
Cyrax.
like meter
It's-
dunk or toxic handles for sure.
Cyrax would be that's Cyrax at 27 right now. I mean, that could be something that he does if Dynasty's not on the table, of course.
We got you taking
But-
dynasty kicks.
But when we go back, Feach knows a lot more insight in regards to Harlem Energy, so he's going to be able to break this down a little bit for us too. Where do you think he goes with this one if Dynasty's off the table here, Feach?
All right, so if Dynasty's not there, I can see him doing two things. One,
Okay.
he's an old school guy, so Harlem will probably go with an older player who's been around, who's familiar with. I can see him going and taking Chubb, number one, or a second route, which is equally as likely is he goes with the number two, gets toxic handles, and later pairs him with his boy OGB because those two are like two peas in a pod. He already wanted OGB. He would have taken him late in the first round, second round. We had him on the mock draft the other day,
Yeah.
just yesterday. And OGB and toxic handles are a package deal. So if Dynasty's off the board, Harlem's a vibes guy. He likes OGB. I guess they have certain vibes together in the party, whatever. He feels like if he can pair OGB with his backcourt mate, he would go toxic and OGB. I can see it 50-50 though. I could. I feel like Harlem will probably, put some feelers out and talk to a Toxic Handles. Toxic Handles is the type of dude that will give you the cold shoulder. If he feels like he doesn't want you, he'll toe that line of getting kicked out and getting ineligible for the draft. But
Oh, yeah,
Chubb
for sure.
is a different story. Chubb's just come back. So Chubb is always been on the mentality, I'll play for anyone. I don't care. So, it all depends on the feedback that Harlem's getting. He may not want to deal with that from Toxic Handles and OGB. He may not want to feel like, his authority is being usurped by his entire backcourt. And he could just go with Chubb. To me, it's up in the air. If I was to say with that second overall pick, I'd say he'd take Toxic Handles and risk and take the chance on pairing him with OGB.
Okay, I like that. So that's honestly where I was thinking as well. I'm kind of leaning towards the toxic handles. I can see him doing that just because he's going to pair it with OG. And then also, I do agree with the Chubb answer. I think my secret one here would definitely be Meter Dunk. Me personally, Meter Dunk is probably right behind Dynasty and the best PG on the board right now, just because Meter Dunk is showing that he can compete and he's got the game down pat. I think if Harlem doesn't go Meter Dunk, he's not falling too far with Chubb. Chubb's always been a great player. Toxic Handles, me personally, I would stay away from, but it's not my draft. Like I said, I think he goes Toxic Handles, though. Me, in my opinion, based on him, he's going to go wild. He's not going to go off of any rankings. He's going to go off of what the vibe is. I think he does go Toxic Handles as well. Do you guys all agree on the number 2 pick being Toxic Handles or Chubb?
Yes, I would say that.
I think toxic handles.
Okay, so we'll pop Toxic Handles in there. All right, now going into the number 3 pick, as we're going through here really quick. Now, number 3 pick. I'm going to go ahead and let you lead it off here, Zach, for the Bulletproof Wallets. What direction do you think that they're going to be going into?
Can you bring the list back up for me?
Yeah, the best available. I got you.
Yeah, appreciate that. So, one thing you got to know is Philly is tired of being snubbed at the Hall of Fame. He's been trying for so long to get in. He's been trying. He wants to get in this year. I feel it's this year or never for Philly. He needs to win that championship. I feel, honestly, it's either going to be someone he knows, like a Chubb. He's going to float up because he's an old guy. I could see also a Meter Dunk. It's between Meter Dunk or Chubb. Both winners in SIBA. Both can bring him to the championship level. I just think it's one of those guys.
Okay.
Meter
All right.
Or Chubb.
Okay, I agree with that. I like that. Go ahead, Kyle. Let me see. I see you shaking your head. You got a little bit going on over there. What are you thinking?
I'd have to agree with him completely. I mean, I think Zach hit it on nail on the head. He's going to go with someone that he trusts because he's going to want to win. And especially with Philly, he's going to want to get someone that he doesn't have to maybe control as PG, and he can kind of take a seat back as much and not have to worry
Yeah.
about being overloaded with stress of trying to get so many people and over like chaos basically. He doesn't want chaos as much, and I think he goes with a meter dunk.
Okay. So you got a meter dunk. Billy, what are you looking at? What are you thinking?
Knowing Philly, playing with Philly, you know the motherfucker wants the ball. You know all he cares about is a goddamn slip and a motherfucking rebound. Like that's all Philly cares about. So he's definitely it's got to
Trying
be
get
a
his hands
guard.
ready for the Hall.
Hey, and he said he ready. He trying to get into the Hall of Fame. So I mean, it fits in perfect. You know, he need them points. He need them rebounds. So I can see him going. Obviously, he's got to go PG first. There's no way you wait for
100%,
number 3 pick
100%.
on something outside of it. So I don't know Chubbs personally. I don't know his play style. I ain't even really seen him, so I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's definitely I could definitely see meter dunk. Obviously, meter dunk would probably be the next best guard in 2K right now. So I definitely either think meter dunk or Chubbs, but meter dunk would be my overall for sure.
Okay. Feach, where you going with that one?
I mean, Zach heard what Zach said is exactly what I said on the mock draft yesterday. It was pretty much verbatim.
Okay.
Philly has been around since season 5, season 6. So he's been around the block. He knows these guys. He's been here and he's watched Chubb dominate the league. He's watched Chubb win championships, 2 of them. He's watched Chubb do it on. Here's the thing: he's seen Chubb do this on multiple 2Ks. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like he's been here. Chubb's been here since like 2K21. He's seen him play in 2K21, 2K22, win a championship in 2K22, 2K23. Obviously, Chubb was missing, but now he comes back. And we've seen him play in these combine matchups against pretty good competition, and he looks every bit like the same Chubb that we know. So I feel like he's going to go with a Chubb because they have a relationship through this league. Meter dunk is also a possibility, but something you got to understand about SIBA and these coaches, like these guys go for vibes, man. They go for what they know. They go for familiarity. That's the biggest thing. Because if you draft somebody just based off what, like, First Dab Jay was saying in the chat, these are my guys based on what they do outside of SIBA. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to discredit what people do outside of SIBA as far as their game goes, but it really means nothing here because you could be the best fucking player. But if the vibes aren't right with the team, there's no chemistry. It's easy to build chemistry outside of it because you get to pick your teammates. But in this league, you would have to build chemistry. And some of these guys are building chemistry over the course of years, just playing with each other, against each other, either in the league or in tens lobbies and stuff like that through the SIBA Discord. So I just think just like Zach said, I said the same thing. He's been snubbed 2 years in a row for the Hall of Fame. He's got a Hall of Fame resume. He's up on all the top 10 in major stat categories in this league all time. He's got the All-Star game appearances, blah, blah, blah. He's just missing that jewelry. And who you get now, you can have for the entire 2K. I feel like he's not going to mess around. He's going to lock up Chubb for the entire 2K.
Okay. I like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I agree with you on this. I think Chubb is someone that is going to be able to complement him perfectly. We do have a poll going up here for that number 3 pick. So if you guys are in the chat, make sure you guys are voting. Get as much feedback as possible in that situation. Also, right now, we do have 32 viewers in the chat. I just want to let you guys know we're super appreciative and grateful for that. Thank you so much. If you can, retweet it. Anything that you can do, retweet that on your timeline, stuff like that. We can get more people in here, see more what's going on with SIBA as well. Now, we're going on. Do we agree that it's either Chubbs or meter dunk? But we have to pick one. So out of us, let's take a vote. I'm going Chubb. So just give me a name here, Feach. What name do you got?
Chubb. No, he told you.
Chubb?
Yeah. He's on mute, but yeah.
Okay. And Zach said meter dunk.
Oh,
So
yeah, I muted myself. Yes, I'm Chubb, Team Chubb.
Okay, Chubb. Okay. Meter dunk and Cod, which one are you?
I mean, I'll go with Chubb. I like the argument from Feach about Chubb, so
Okay,
you
okay,
convince me.
Billy.
It don't matter where I go. We already been outvoted. Chubb
All right, Chubb. Let's
all the
go.
way out here.
All right, all right. Chubb's on there right now, so we're good there. Now going in, we have Brooklyn Zoo. Now Brooklyn Zoo had a historical bad season, like bad. What are they gonna do? They got to bounce back here. This is gonna be a big bounce back. They're gonna need to bounce back in this situation as well. Um, we still got some good stuff here on the board. Obviously, we're only 4 in now. Zach, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm here.
What do you think in regards to Brooklyn Zoo here? Where do you think they go?
So, obviously, 0-16, that's something you want to forget. Bait the Slip wants to win. Even when he went 0-16, I still think he was trying to put the best five on the court. So, is he bringing anybody back? I haven't been really keeping up with Brooklyn Zoo, but I don't think they're bringing anybody back. I don't want to be wrong. I
Okay.
don't think they. I don't think they haven't brought anybody.
Nah, it's just
No,
Bait the
no, they don't
Slip.
have
He's
any.
over there by himself.
How could you keep somebody? How could you keep somebody when he went 0-16?
Yeah,
Who's
you
keeping
can't.
him?
I mean,
Yeah.
You got to throw the whole thing in there.
that's
Uh,
true.
So what do you? So
So-
if you had to pick right now, where he's going, 0-16, no keepers. He's got nothing on the. I mean, he's in. He's balls deep. Where's he going?
Like everybody knows, I said this for the past 2 or 3 picks. I feel Venom needs to drop here. Venom needs to drop.
Okay, okay. So Venom, you're banking on Venom here, number 4.
I'm baking on Venom.
I like that. I like that. Cod, what are you thinking here?
I think we gotta go with Meter Dunk. I mean, or Venom, but I think Brooklyn Zoo. He's gonna probably go with a PG over Venom. Not to say that Venom isn't deserving of the pick, but if I were to choose one or the other, I'd probably say he goes Meter Dunk.
All right, bet. So we got meter dunk there, Billy.
Meter dunk. He's got to come off the board.
Okay. Feach, what are you thinking here?
I'm saying Venom. Think he's going to go
Ooh.
with Venom. Think he's going to go, and I'll tell you why. Think he's going to go with a guy that he knows. Listen, Meter Dunk is all over Twitter, all over these other leagues. He's been a player that's been removed from the league before. Bait the Slip is a deputy commissioner, so he doesn't really take kindly to players that had to be removed for inactivity. Not going to take a chance. He's going to take a player that he feels will load up. You know, Venom has the reputation. He did load up for Bakey for like 2 seasons. It was him against the world with 36 chambers.
Oh
So
man.
you know when it comes to talent between Venom and Meter Dunk, they're similar. You know, you can go either or. Venom's got 2 championships. He's a 2-time playoff MVP. I think he goes with Venom here and locks him up for the 2K.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys are making me be the cider here. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think he goes Venom. I don't think he goes JC. I don't think so. And the same reason that Feach just said as well. Bait is very, very keen on reliability, availability. After going through an 0-16 season, I don't think he wants to have another issue like that again. He knows Venom's going to load up, and he knows Venom is a solid player. So I personally think he goes Venom here outside of Meter Dunk, just because there is still going to be questions up in regards to availability and reliability when it comes to Meter Dunk. So we have Meter Dunk based on that vote, not going number 4. We have Venom going number 4.
Let me just add something because I see in the chat people asking 2 guard before PG. You notice something about this 2K, the point guards and the secondary ball handlers, there's really not much difference between them anymore. With the fact that like point guards don't have like the physical capability to slide around and stuff like that. The game's been slowed down. You know, the 2 guards can double up as a 1 guard if you have a little bit of playmaking and passing ability. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you can survive with 2 guards in your backcourt. You know, instead of just going, and Session saying with no good PG, your shooting guard won't get open. Your shooting guard, I've watched it. I've been watching these games. I've been seeing traditional 2 guards getting themselves open like a point guard does, calling for a screen, calling for an ISO. I've seen it plenty of times. I've seen these prospects do it. So there's the distinction between point guard and shooting guard is like the gap between their you know abilities to isolate and run an offense. It's definitely closed significantly with this new kid.
Okay. So we might see a lot of lineups with 2 6'6s in there as well. I agree. I do think we are going to see that. On the poll right now, you guys, I need more poll votes here. You guys only got 4 votes. If you're not voting, I don't know what you're doing.
people in here. There ain't nobody voting. We had 4 votes. And one of them was me while I'm doing the stream.
Unless you guys all think you should be drafted number 4. I mean, I don't understand. You guys let me know.
I mean, man, Sessions, throw other option on there. We'll let people state their opinions. Throw other option on there. And let them vote other.
Put other on there. Yeah. Maybe that's why.
Maybe we just don't know what the hell we talking about.
Go to number 5 now. We have Cuban Links on the board. Now Venom is taken off. We have Cuban Links up. Again, we still have Jumper on the board. There's still some key names here. You still got Shakes. Still got Meter Dunk. Still got Asta. I mean, these are pretty big names.
Yeah, let me go to the best.
Zach, what do you think? If you're Cuban Links right now with what's left, where are you going?
Meter Dunk. It has to be Meter Dunk.
It's got to be at some point, right? Like they throwing everybody above him.
And this is the reason. Sav Riley, obviously, he's missing the title. He's a great coach, not only in SIBA but outside of SIBA. I feel adding Meter Dunk would help him get a little taste of what the other side is, because obviously JC has won a title. I feel Sav is willing to give the keys to the right team. So
I agree.
I think it's going to be Meter, man. It has to be, because I know JC has respect for Sav.
Okay.
I agree, especially with Sav being a coach that's trying to like make the league, the 2K league. Like I think he's definitely going to look for the best talent available, other than just the best like SIBA talent available. So then, like Feach was saying, like personalities outside of SIBA and all that. I think Meter Dunk is definitely somebody that will respect Sav and his goals, because obviously they're both trying to obtain the same goals, just a little bit different. One's trying to be a coach, one's trying to be a player. So I think they'll work out perfectly.
Okay, I like that. Kai, what are you thinking over there?
I have been saying Meter Dunk the last pick or so.
You just said Venom last pick. You literally you voted Venom last pick. What are you talking about?
No, I said Meter Dunk.
No, you didn't, because if you voted Meter Dunk, that means me, you, and Zach would have won, and Meter Dunk would have been off this board already.
Okay, well, I'm saying Meter Dunk.
Exactly. Oh, you're fucking voting Venom, bro.
Oh, man. All right. Skies said you're a Glazer, by the way, Kyle, just to let you know.
Great.
Beats, where are you thinking if you had to go here with Cuban Links?
We got you in a second here, Buck.
Meter Dunk's not picking. He's not making it past this pick. This
You
is
don't
where he
think
comes off. Yeah, I mean, I'm C4 Savage. I'm sitting there with this pick right now. What is this, pick number 6?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm sitting there with pick number 6, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy's still sitting here. I'm taking him. I've just seen something on Twitter with Meter Dunk. He just lost in the qualifier, so he put out this tweet, and I had to troll him on it, tell him that the glazing was out of control. But like, he put like a politically correct type of like, I want to thank my this, I want to, totally different, total 180 from his typical personality. When he's in the tens lobby, when he's in the SIBA Discord, definitely not him at all. Definitely out of character, but something that you want to see. So for him, I think it would be a good fit for both of these guys. Sav is getting a champion, a proven player, not just proven outside of SIBA, but proven in SIBA as well. And Meter Dunk gets to play with a coach that's connected on the outside. Someone that, if he's trying to make a good impression, he's going to show up. If Cuban Links isn't doing too well, if they're 4 and 5, you're still going to, I feel like you're still going to get the best Meter Dunk no matter what, playing for Sav. So I think it benefits both of them. I think he doesn't get past this pick.
Okay. All right. Listen, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, this is the smartest pick. Yes, this is the most popular pick.
You shut the hell up. You just want to cause some controversy out here.
Listen,
shut the hell up.
What's
crazy? What's crazy?
Sam said folk picking based off popularity, right? My opinion is either 1, he's throwing a smokescreen right now, or 2, maybe he isn't gonna pick what's based off of right now in the top 10. Maybe there's something he sees it's a little deeper.
Look, I'm pretty sure he's sitting here with all of us, like well, not all of us, some of us, thinking ain't no way in fuck Meter Dunk's gonna be there, period. So he probably ain't even worried about it. He throwing straight smoke screens. That's what he's supposed to do. He said he's drafting Feach. You really think he's taking Feach with the 5th pick in the draft? No.
I'm not even a fan
Okay.
of him, bro.
You see, exactly,
Let
exactly.
him know, Feach.
He's,
Let him know.
he's throwing straight smoke everywhere, bro.
All right. So we got Meter Dunk at 5 right now. Okay.
Yeah, we ain't got no choice. The man has to
I
come
was
off
just
the
saying.
board.
I was just saying.
Look.
Beware. It's either smoke screens or whatever. I don't know. Going in now, we have the next one is Cash Rules.
That's over there with
Cash
Mikey.
Rules, yes. Cash Rules is an interesting breed. That's going to be very hard to pinpoint this one. I'm not going to lie to you. This could make or break a lot of situations in the draft. I'm going to let you go ahead and Zach, and let me lead off here with this. What are you thinking Cash Rules does here with the 6th pick, knowing that Dynasty handles Chubb, Venom, Dunker all off?
Oh my God! I mean, I'm gonna say this: Mikey is not necessarily the best drafter. I think Mikey mainly drafts people to weaken his division. He doesn't draft to win. Ultimately, he's tried Skyza. I think he's tried a lot of good people in this league. So this is not going to make sense to you guys, but I feel he might actually go Shakes here. I don't think he's tried Shakes. I really don't know which way he can go. I mean, this guy is not really known for being the best coach to work with. A lot of people with Mikey as a coach will not like him. And I feel he's going to try Shakes for a season. If it doesn't work, he's just going to let him back in the draft. It's really hard to predict what Mikey does because it's just what he does. He just aims to weaken his division. He doesn't aim to win. So I would say Shakes.
Okay, Shakes. You know what? I'm hoping
What does
he
Mikey
doesn't.
play?
Mikey plays back end, I think.
Okay.
He might play lock this year. Who knows? We've seen a lot of people switching to lock. You know how this goes. So I don't know necessarily where he's at on position wise and where he's going to be drafting around, what he's willing to play. I know there's going to be rumblings here with the jumper. I'll go ahead and give my input on that when we get there. But, Cod, what are you thinking now, given the information that you've been given?
I, back in my mind, I'm thinking jumper, maybe, but he's unknown, with, his production level. I think Shakes is a viable option as well. I think maybe somebody like Step Back Sam out of the blue. Those are all more notable names.
Do you think
I
Step Back
would say
Sam
those.
would go in this
I'm throwing out names that could start getting looks at for our reach picks that maybe people are saying this is the guy that's maybe going to make a difference with somebody that I can pick later that he'll like that is going to get more production than his pick is intended to be. So I was just tossing out ideas. He's very like Zach said, he's kind of known for a bad picker. So maybe
he
Step
doesn't
Back
have
Sam
a
is.
good history. I think that's where the problem is going to come in trying to predict Mikey, is that he does not have a good history. I know last year was a very odd draft. It just doesn't make sense in some points for him to take jumper again. But Billy, what are you thinking here?
Going off what Zach said, I don't know much about the man, so I can't say much. But going off Zach's theory, I could see you going with somebody like Jumper because Jumper, obviously, he has a really high ceiling and a really low floor. So you don't know what you're gonna get, and if he's okay with just weakening his division, it's a guy who does have IQ and he does have experience playing the game at a high level. So I definitely think Jumper could be somebody he picks up there at what are we at 7? At 6. At 6.
Yeah, we're at 6 right now. Okay, Feach, where do you think he goes with this one?
Now, if this wasn't the first pick of the 2K, I would say Jumper. But he drafted Jumper already once before, right? Had to deal with the bullshit.
Oh.
You want to deal with bullshit and entirely. This kid Jumper is bitched on every team he's ever been on, even when he was a college player here. So do you
Yeah.
want to deal with that an entire 2K? This is
No.
the draft where you try to pick the player that you're gonna keep for the entire year. And I understand Angel Buck saying they drafted Jumper and traded him so Jumper could win a chip, blah blah blah. But that just even proves my point even further. So you go and you draft Jumper in the first year, in the first season of this 2K, first season of the year. You want to draft somebody that you can build around for the entire year. Do you want this kid in your ear asking to be traded every day because he doesn't like the vibes or the team stumbled? No, you don't want to deal with that in the first 2K. You want to draft somebody that has been banned from this league before, has had to pay to get back in before, and will keep their mouth shut and just load up because they've already admitted in this chat that they're going to load up no matter what. He's going to go and probably get Shakes because that's the best available player on the board that he knows will just be obedient and will just show up and play and be on his best behavior. Can't guarantee that from Jumper. Not on the first 2K. You don't want this kid forcing a trade and telling you trade me, trade me, trade me like he's been doing. So I think he goes Shakes here and just cuts the bullshit.
Okay. I agree with you. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. Jumper on my board in particular is a gigantic red flag for those reasons that you listed. That is just I think a pick that you're gonna have to see fall to where it becomes where it's like okay, he's low enough to where I'm okay with taking that risk. Um, he's just had a very bad, unstable past throughout the entire league. And I don't see Mikey wanting to do that again. I think Mikey's maybe tired of having this image based on him where he's failed in the draft. He's had very bad drafts. He's had bad seasons. I think he wants to shake that. And which leads me to my next thing, no pun intended. I think he goes Shakes. That's my opinion. I just don't see him fucking this up with Jumper right now. I just think Jumper is a like you know how you play that game with the mines and stuff where you pressing the X button and shit like that, and eventually you hit a fucking mine bomb and you lose. I think if you pick Jumper, you have a very high chance of fucking your shit up this year. Like I'm sorry, and it's nothing against it's nothing against Jumper as a player. I'm sure he's a cool guy, but he has just shown a terrible history to be successful in SIBA based on his personality. It's not even so much his skill; it's just what he has brought personality, character-wise, to his teams. It has been an issue. So number 4, let's take a vote here. Give me a name, Zach. What's your name? What are you going off of?
Give me. I'm gonna stick with Shakes. Wait, well, what's next? Look,
Okay.
yeah, Shakes. It's gonna be him. I was gonna say something else, but Shakes won't complain. He just said in the chat, just load up and get off. That's all he's gonna do.
Okay. Perfect. Now let me see, Kyle. What are you going? Give me a name.
Well, initially I was thinking Jumper, but now you Feach kind of gave inside information with the past draft, so I'm gonna have to go with Shakes.
Can't just agree with me on everything, man. We need you guys,
Yeah,
guys got a difference.
have a fucking backbone.
Drop your fucking nuts, bro. Like have a goddamn opinion, bro.
Because I don't want.
Drop your nuts, Kyle.
If you wanted my honest opinion, when you guys were talking earlier, I was thinking maybe a left field Cyrax or something. Maybe
Just mute him, bro.
a Japan.
Yeah, well, good luck with that one.
Okay,
Billy, what are you thinking here?
I still got Jumper.
You still got Jumper?
Yeah.
Really? Even with all the nonsense?
Yeah, it's Jumper, bro. Somebody's gonna take a chance.
All right, Feach, what's your name?
For what?
For this pick, what name you got?
I told you Jumper. I told you Shakes.
Jumper? Oh, you got
Shakes.
Shakes too? All right, so we got Shakes. Shakes is going there. Because I'm going Shakes. I don't think anyone's going to want to deal with this Jumper nonsense.
That's a cat news pick.
Yeah. I don't think anything goes with that one. All right, now going here, we have coming in Sons of Man. Now, Sons of Man is a vibe pick type of team, I believe. But they really had some weird stuff. Why would I remember last season they picked up Toxic Handles. They even went and got OGB. And I don't even think they loaded up. I mean, Fiji, you'll have to correct me on that one. But I don't even think they loaded up very much. Sons of Man was playing with free agents most of the time. I think in this case, he's gonna maybe need to get people that are gonna load up, that are gonna play, that are gonna take the shit serious. It's I don't know. This has always been my thing in regards to the two with the toxic handles and OG. Like, and it's just very hard to take people like that. Same thing like I just said with Jumper. Now, with that being said, who are you taking here, Zach? If you are picking for Sons of Man,
I miss Sons of Man so much, but
I
my
bet you do.
so I'm gonna be honest. He's been a bucket on all levels, high school, college, and I think he's gonna do so in the pros. I feel Big
Don't take my
Country.
name.
He's gonna take walking 9mm.
Fuck, that's my name.
Oh,
He's a bucket, and I know he won't complain. I wish he would drop down to me. Shit, I know that's not gonna happen.
Oh man, I like that. But Cod, what are you thinking here? If you had to go, give me a name.
Doesn't he have a
Okay.
retained? Doesn't Sons of Man have somebody retained?
Yeah, it's
Mac
pull it
Man.
up. You have
He's got
the
a two
yeah,
guard.
Magman. Yeah, Magman's the two guard.
Bagman?
Okay. So, and what position does he play again?
Which one?
Mac Man's a shooting guard.
Yeah, Magman's
So,
the two guard.
Sons of Man's coach.
Oh, the coach, the big. He's a big man. It's not
Okay. So, I came up at a similar time as this guy. Great facilitator, and I'm just gonna throw the name Asta out there. What you guys think?
No.
With the facilitating aspect of the game, he was known for his facilitating last year. I haven't seen him play, but that's just something. I don't know if you guys have seen him play, if there's inside information about him.
I mean, I can see Asta. It's gonna be Asta or walking. It's gotta be.
You think he
Based
goes
on-
Asta?
Yeah,
Okay. Billy, where are you thinking? You think Asta?
Asta. Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't know. Feach, what are you thinking here? Go ahead. I'll go after you.
Asta Pasta. Going down.
Asta
yeah.
Pasta.
Yeah, he's off the board here.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think 9mm. I think you guys are all gonna be shocked as fuck when this kid gets to the league. I could be crazy. I just think once he gets in, he just needs a chance. The kid's really good. I think he's gonna show that he's really good. He's gonna be a sleeper pick. Now, with that being said, you guys have won the vote, so Asta is going here.
Asta is there.
Yep. So put Asta there.
He's
Now,
already
Johnny
there.
Blaze. Johnny Blaze. Man, was that a shit show after they attempted to go all in for the championship 2 seasons prior. Which again was a Jumper situation. Just a heads up. Now, Jumper, I think gets along really well with Creighton's. So that's where I think we're going to see a little bit of where Feach likes to mention the vibes. In this case, Feach, go ahead and lead it off. What do you think Johnny Blaze does here with that 8th pick?
Jumper's coming off the board here, guys. He's going to reunite with his buddy. He traded for him, traded the farm for Jumper. Played well together. They just didn't have enough time together. They would have loved to run it back, season 20. Now he gets to lock up his backcourt mate, his backcourt buddy, for an entire 2K. Gradens is a player that Jumper will play with, will have no problem loading up with. They trust each other. They already got Goatby there as a big man, so they got their big man that's going to gobble up whatever misses come their way. He's one of the best big men in the league, a solid big man outside of SIBA. So this is a situation where I feel like Jumper would fit in. He would be happy there. So I think Jumper's coming off. I think they're going to try and run it back with a full season and a full draft.
I agree with that.
Okay. I like that. I think that's where the relationship is. Yeah. God, give me something. If you follow up with the same shit, I'm gonna mute you on the next time around. You tell me. What do you think?
Okay. So I saw someone in the chat. SIBA says Goatme is playing the 4.
Okay.
So, if that's the case, and we have a back
Can
end
we trust Seabuzz here?
already there,
Seabuzz has spread a lot of false information over this time.
If that's true. Now you're putting pressure on me to try to find a pick that could maybe make a little noise here, but if I say Jumper, I'm gonna get shit on. So,
Go with Skies are running a 5 out. There you go.
Ooh, Skyzer running a 5-out. Skyzer's never been on a fucking popper. Skyzer would not do that shit.
Skyler ran 5-out like
Um,
2 years ago, two
Nah,
seasons
and
ago.
let's see.
Nah, I don't think Skyzer would want to be on a popper ever again.
No, I'm talking about on the
Would
guard, not a
Oh.
popper.
eh,
Ain't nobody running no
Let's see.
5-out on a popper. What the fuck? Fuck are you talking about, bro?
yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna get shit on here. I'm gonna go jumper.
You're gonna go jumper?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, jumper's already picked from.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh
this
wait, no,
is-
wait.
No,
Oh,
I
this
already
is
put him
okay,
on the
okay.
board because everybody already voted
Oh,
jumper.
okay.
I
I was
already
like, dude,
put
you
him on
already
the
jumped
board.
that one. Billy, you're cool with that jumper?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be jumper too. I mean, I know it sucks. I don't want to go too crazy off, but I mean, it is what it is. We know the relationship. We know what it's going to be. Jumper's going to go there. That's just how it's going to go. Now, going into the next one, we have Assassination Day. Now, T-Raw is super, super okay with drafting out of college. He has no qualms about that. He's a very big scouter. He likes that. He's shown to do it. And he's been successful with it. Now, Buck, you are telling me something that I was also going to mention. He did have Melodius. Now, Melodius on this pre-draft ranking is lower down there. Now, there is a chance. I still think he goes
54,
and takes.
I'm assuming.
I think he might be able to get him later, but if he goes off of just wanting to get his guys, I could see it. But right now, what I'm going to say, if I have to make a smart pick, I'm going 9mm. I think 9mm is
Yeah.
that pick.
If he's a big scouter and he's been scoring all levels, so I agree.
He does. He scouts all levels. He's very big with that. He definitely is going to want to go there. There's no doubt about that. Feach, what do you think?
Shit. I think Troy, I said this yesterday, I think Troy has no problem drafting rookies. He's going to go walking 9mm.
Okay. Kyle, what do you think?
I've heard a lot of noise about walking 9mm. I've had a couple of friends that have played with him, and I've heard he's a no turnover efficiency type of guy.
Even in this game, there's a lot to say.
Yeah, and at this point, I think he takes a shot. I think he takes a shot with walking 9.
Okay, walking 9mm. Okay, Billy, what are you thinking?
Walking 9mm.
All right, plug him in. That's the consensus. Coming in now, we have Older Gods. Oh man, what are we gonna do here? Now we know Buck's gonna play center, so Buck is gonna play center. Now he's gonna need his point guard, and his guards are gonna have to sign off on that as well. The ones that he drafts, they're gonna have to be comfortable with that. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and lead this off. This is a good one for Feach. I know he had something to say about this yesterday. Where do you think Older Gods go with this pick, knowing Buck's at center?
He's going True Malone. He's going to go with a guy he recognized from college, player that he knows played in college, somebody he's familiar with. These guys like to go with guys they came up with. You know what I'm saying? So, especially someone like Buck. Listen, someone like Buck, the older guards aren't going to really respect him like that, but the newer guards that they remember from college, they remember him talking shit in the dorm. They have friendly relationships, blah, blah, blah. I think he goes with True Malone here. Just runs, I feel like that's what he's going to do. He'll go True Malone, take a guy that he remembers from college.
Okay, we got Buddha in the chat. Hey, man, welcome in, PlayStation guy. He has a question for you, Feach. He wants to know where his name's at.
His name is where it belongs, bro. Outside of the Discord, because when he played here for Protect Your Neck, he never loaded up and got stood fired. So.
Oh, that's tough, Buddha. There ain't no way that's true, right?
Come on,
Buddha. Come on, my guy.
Now, we don't really have to speculate. I could just go to I'll just type in Buddha's name. In the chat page, and I'll tell you how many games he loaded up for. Buddha. Let me see. Buddha. Say Buddha. Protect Your Neck. He played one season 17. He was a first-round pick. He loaded up a whopping 3 games out of 16.
Oh,
guys.
Man. Say he's a busy man.
Anywhere near my draft board.
Oh, you want him
man.
down here in the projected undrafted?
And his 3 games, bro, he averaged a whopping 14 points per game.
Oh man.
And 16
Oh.
rebounds, though. I mean, he was horsing. I'm not lying to you, bro. He
Yeah.
was horsing, dude. He did. He had a 19 rebound game, a 16 rebound game. And 3-0. They won every game he loaded up on. But he's the type of dude that, like, he's got to play the overnights and middays, because if he plays in SIBA, then the GM from the Heat will probably ban him from the chat, and he can't be in bad standing with the 2K League guys that hate this league. So
Yeah,
he's
how it
got to
goes.
be he's got to be a community guy, and he's got to be in the middays. He's got to play it safe and not play in SIBA. I get it. So.
Okay, all right. So
And I don't know
now
what he's talking about. He loaded up pretty good. I just put the stats up on my screen.
three out of
games.
16, Buddha. That's a
Whole
little,
games.
Come on now,
Started
Buddha,
with
man.
games,
a little
though.
rough, Buddha.
Games. But 3 games.
So your pick that you were going with, that name is True Villone. Cod, where are you going with here for Buck? What do you think Buck makes a move with?
Fuck. Kind of looking at some of the names that we have up higher. I don't know how well some of these guys are personality wise with Buck, but if I toss out names like C Twice, Sam, Japan, what are we thinking?
What are you thinking? This is
You-
this
I-
is your
I don't know. I
man.
don't know. I don't know these guys personally,
He's
like
got a rattle.
personality wise.
And
I know-
He's definitely got a rattle.
And I
Oh.
know, I know Buck is he talks, and there was, drama in the last season with a lot of his players, and so I feel like, is he gonna go with a drama guy again? I just don't know the personality wise of these guys. I've never spoke to some of these guys, so I toss out those names talent wise that could be picked at that spot, but what their personality could be a factor, I don't know.
Okay. So I'll take that as you don't have an option. Now, next, I'm going to go with True
Yep.
Villone is not, in my opinion, Buck would have to pick his whole team based off of True Villone. True Villone is the type where he's going to want what's around him. He's going to want a very big part in what's around him. I think he's going to push Buck to tell him what he wants. And I don't think Buck wants that. I don't think Buck wants to be told by his guards what they want. I think he wants to make his picks, and I think he's going to want to make it his moves. Now, with that being said, I do see a situation where he could pull up and fall down this list. I don't think Jap is something. I could see a C Twice. I can see maybe a Tylox. That's what I could see right now. Go ahead.
I have an idea. Guys at the 2, because he's playing shooting guard. He plays shooting guard today.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
What
he's
I
been
tell
playing
ya,
2
Skies
guard
are
low
5 out.
key.
Yeah,
Low
they're
key,
playing.
Skyza has been playing the 2 a lot recently, and I'm gonna be honest with you, he's better than a lot of 2 guards that have not shown. Like he's really good low key at 2 guard. I don't know if he'll do it, but like if he does, like he could actually be a pretty good 2 guard, and he'll have more control of the outcome of what happens to the game. I feel like at center, he's not letting himself have a bigger impact, especially with last year's 2K. And this year's 2K, it's going to really come down to being able to put the ball in the hoop. I think defense is going to be a prime right now, but I think that if you can put the ball in the hoop, you're going to be a huge value, and Skyza can do that. So I don't know. I agree with you. I think he could go with the 2. Me personally, I still don't think Buck goes Skyza wise. I think Skyza still brings a lot of drama to him and a lot of opinions. I just think Buck has had a lot of controversy with a lot of things. I think he goes safe, and safe meaning people that are not going to bitch. People are just going to load up and they're going to do what they want to do. And I think C Twice. I think that's will be my main one because there's a couple on there, but I'm going to go C Twice. What do you go, Billy?
I agree.
You think C Twice?
Yeah, most likely. I don't see, because I'd say he has to go with guard. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, C Twice is normally a pretty chill guy.
Okay. So then, Feach, what's your name? You said you got.
I said
Villone?
True Villone. He's saying he doesn't want True Villone, but I believe that's probably some smoke and mirrors. I think he'll just go get True Villone.
Okay, a little smoke and mirrors. I think C twice. Billy, what do you think? C twice.
twice.
Cod, please have an opinion. What do you got?
I was the first one that said C twice
He did.
as an option, so
okay, all right. Put C twice
I'm
in
gonna
there.
go with C twice.
All right, put him in there. Next one that we got going in is Killer Bees. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Killer Bees to me is a fucking headache. A super fucking headache. Bro, no, they're a headache because
that's Peach's own team.
No, that's Peach's old team. Peach let them go.
That's
Peach
the
let
team.
Chuchen take over now. But the last, I want to say, Peach, when was the last time they had a winning season? I know last season was like average, but like before that, have they had a winning season like in a while?
Yeah. I had a 10 and 16 seasons. Well, honestly, I can't remember the last time. I think they had a 9 and 7 season at some point. Yeah, they were 9 and 7 season 19, and that was the best record they had since season 10 when we were 10 and 6.
Okay. So they haven't been as successful, let's say, in the last 11 seasons, where they haven't made much noise, right?
They have, listen, they got EG running the show over there. And, I mean, I've spoken to Shu Jen about this. He wants his boy. He wants to win with his guys. He wants to win with Chef Loco at the guard. I have played with Chef Loco before. I've seen him play. I've ran with him on the court. He's not that bad. But he's just not at the level. SIBA, listen, if this was last year or a year and a half ago, season 7, 8, 9, he would have been really good. But we're in season 21 now. We got professional players here. I mean, if you put him back in the draft, he doesn't get drafted. He doesn't, man. He definitely gets signed after the draft for point guard depth, but he doesn't get drafted in this league. He's not a top 32 point guard in this league. So, but Shu Jen, he's either it's going to work with this guy or he's going to step down. He told me he wanted to step down, and the only reason why he stayed is to not have to have me scramble for a new coach to go into the new 2K. So this could very well be, if they don't have a good season, I think he steps down as a coach of the Killer Bees.
Wow. So guys, you heard that here first. Killer Bees could be on a lookout. This is with expansion teams as well coming in, right, Feach? We have expansion teams coming in.
We got 8 expansion teams coming. Yeah, that's the plan. As long as, listen, the only thing that's going to stop that is if we have a complete meltdown of college and high school coaches. We just have to have that pipeline going. So when we call up coaches, we only got one coach, so we only need 7. Killer J is taking ghost showers to step down to let Scarface's, to let Sonny get his whole team back and try to defend his title. And he'll be coaching high school. Listen, Killer J, let me tell you something about Killer J. Killer J is, if I had 5 Killer J's, I could take over all of 2K. I'm not lying to you. I mean, here's a kid that worked his way up through the high school ranks, does a lot of work as an admin, finally gets to the pros, which is something he always wanted to do. And what does he do? He steps down to let Sonny take the spot, goes back to coach high school for us, so he can take an expansion team in season 22. Bro, if that's not a SIBA first guy, I don't know what the fuck is.
No, for sure. I was gonna say he definitely, like, that was such a big thing to do because I know they're like, you got to know Sonny wanted his job back 100% in the situation. He definitely took the bullet for that, and hopefully Sonny, thanked him, because like I said, that he definitely deserved his chance, and he's gonna get it next season as well. I'm excited to see what Killer J does. He's definitely
coming back. That's what I want to know.
Sonny's coming back. That's what he's doing.
I mean, to play, not coach.
No, he's playing.
Oh.
As far as this pick with the Killer Bees, I'm saying they're taking Wale here. I think he's going to go Wale. Yeah.
I say Angel.
Yeah, he did the Skies thing. Didn't really work out, So, I mean, he's going to need a big for his point guard. He's going to need a big that's not toxic. He's going to need a big with talent, not named Skyzer. And I feel like he's going to go Wale. And Wale loves the league, and he's going to load up regardless. So I think he goes with Wale.
Okay, Wale. We know Skyzer didn't work out, so we know Wale's probably the best one on there for that one. Cod, what do you think going in here?
I mean, I like the Wale. I also like the Angel as well. I think he's gonna want to go with someone that probably has an established name at center. And those are two top. Well, if Skyza is now flirting with two guard, those are our top two options. So I'd say Angels. Don't be surprised about Angel either.
Okay. All right. So you're thinking Angel Bucks. Billy, what are you going with?
Angel. I
Okay.
just
You
feel
think
like
Angel?
Wale, based off Wale, I played with Wale. I don't think their attitudes and personalities align very well.
You don't think
Granted,
so?
Wale might be a different guy now. I haven't played with Wale in a couple years, but he's a very win first guy, and he gets a little toxic when things ain't going right. And over there, Killer Bees, things don't go right. So I don't even think the interview process will go well if they do interview him.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think either one of these players want to go there.
Yeah, I agree, but
I think what we're gonna see here is I think you might get more of a lesser pick here in this situation. Again, it's gonna come down to what Shujen plays. If Shujen plays the two guard, and if obviously, I mean, we know where Loco's going, and so they're gonna need either if he plays the two, they're gonna need a lock back end and center. If they do go center wise, I could see them going down a little bit further. Um, it would be a reach. It would be a reach. Jet, I know, didn't pan out too well there. So I mean, I guess they really don't have a choice whether they like it or not. Angel Bucks might end up here just because of whatever. Same thing with Wale. I don't think either one's going to be happy about it, but I think it's going to be between Angel Bucks and Wale. Me personally, I think Wale is not going to deal with that bullshit either. I think Angel Bucks, unfortunately, will suck it up and deal with it, but he's not going to like it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I would pop Angel
But
Bucks.
I could also see a trade back here.
Angel Bucks is a kid, bro. He's a 15, 14-year-old kid. While he's a lot more mature, bro. Shoot, Jen is a grown ass man. I don't think he goes. If you have a choice between a grown ass man and a kid at this pick, I think he's going with the grown up, bro.
Hey, honestly, I knew he was young, but I didn't know he was that.
I agree.
I didn't know he was that young.
Oh, Angel Bucks like 12 years old.
I have Angel Bucks FTG. He's 15.
Oh man! All right. Well, so Zach, are you back? Who do you think?
I'm gonna go Wale, but I don't think Wale's gonna like it. But Wale will suck it up because I know he loves SIBA. But be on the lookout. Shoot Gem might do something stupid. So
Angel,
never know.
Come verify your real age for us.
Yeah, Angel, let us know what that real age is. Yeah, then if that's the case, I didn't know that. Shujen's deaf. I thought Angel Bucks was way older than that.
I can see a trade back though, because you don't need the what is this number 8?
He really does not need. He doesn't need to make a.
You don't need the 11th
pick
pick for a center, so I can see a trade back if anything.
A trade back,
yeah. It would be a smart thing to do. Will he do that? I don't know. But if he had to take the pick as of today, I think I'm going to change to go to Wale just because Wale is older for sure, 100%. So we'll put Wale there at Killer Bees.
Angel said he's 17. Y'all need to back up off him.
17's not really.
Just because you're like 47 doesn't mean 17.
I am not 47. 1, 2,
right.
2. All right. I think he's gonna want to deal with someone like Wale. Like I don't think Wale's gonna be happy. I don't think either one of them is gonna be happy being here. No player that has played for the Killer Bees in the last several seasons has been happy.
Sessions loved them, bro. Stop it. Those were his guys.
Yeah, it's true. That's right. Sessions loved Shoot Jen and him were
Shoot
DMing.
Jen was his guy,
bro. Shoot Jen and him were DMing nonstop. All right. So moving on, going into the next pick here, we are moving into Brooklyn Zoo. Brooklyn Zoo, remember, had the 4th pick. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There is no way you fuck up this with the 4 and the 12, right? There's just no way. Where would you go, Feach, if you had this first, the 2nd pick now from out of the top 12? Where do you think he goes?
We had him taking Venom first pick.
I think, when he took Venom, he needs a big. Does he go Skyzer? I think he takes Skyzer here. Skyzer's gonna bitch and say I'm playing 2 guard. He's gonna call his bluff anyway. That's a deputy commissioner. You're not gonna fuck around and get yourself banned. So he's gonna draft Skyzer. Skyzer's gonna suck it up, get on his dick man. He's gonna run it with Venom, and they're gonna make a nice little team. with the big man and Venom. I think that's what's going to happen.
I
What
mean,
does who's the coach
What?
over here?
that's bait.
That's Baker Slippy.
Oh, okay, and he's playing lock this year, right? Not
Power,
backhand.
Lock. I think he's Lock. He told me Lock. I think.
He's
Lock's
not
what he's
a
gonna-
Baker Slipp's not on the court.
But yeah,
He's on
I
the
mean,
court that team's in trouble.
yeah. If he basically said that if he plays, he'll play Lock, but he would prefer not to. That's where he's at right now.
Okay.
So in that case, all right. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be tough, Zach. What do you think? Like, where would you go here? You have 2 picks in the top 12. You took Venom in the first one. Where would you go to round it out?
One of these guys you can't keep. I know Bait the Slip is going to try to get back for an 0-16 season. I don't think he'll pick a 2K leaguer.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just not in his bag. He needs. I would say. Oh my God, it's so hard. Like someone. Did he have Barry before on Brooklyn Zoo? Did he have Barry?
Yeah. No. I don't think so.
It's.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't think
gonna
so.
say. I'm gonna say give maybe a Skyza a chance for a season. You know, round out the big. Venom and Skyza could be a really good duo.
Low key, definitely. God, what are you thinking over there? If you had to go with it,
Now is Venom established PG or is he established two
Venom
guard?
plays the 2.
2 guard. He's not going to the
2
one.
guard.
That's for sure.
Yeah. definitely.
Okay.
They still don't have a
Um,
PG.
I can see. I was just
You
gonna
better not
say
say
that.
my
I
pick.
can see him going with the center in the second round and going for a PG in the first round. Now I don't know who Venom runs with. I don't know if he's gonna confer with, let's say, theoretically he picks Venom, if he's gonna confer with Venom and pick a PG that Venom trusts being a tandem with. And so from there, I mean, do we see a Tylox? Do we see a Truvone up there in that?
I agree with
Tandem?
what first half Jay just said. He said if he can't keep one of them, why not take a league player? Because that is true. These are both first round picks, so he cannot keep both unless he somehow trades for another first round pick to have 2 again next year. Next season.
Yeah, but I agree too. My thing is I don't think that's in Bates' plans or what he wants to deal with as well. Bait is old school as well. I don't think Bait goes with something that could be a problem, regardless if it's a league player.
No.
or not.
I agree. It's
That's my opinion on that too. I think I know Feach mentioned that as well. But like, so if you had to pick, you said what was your name here, Cod?
I mean, I'll just go with I'll go with True Vlone. Let's just say that. A
True
PG Venom we'll go with, and I don't know who he plays with, so I'll go True Vlone.
Okay. Billy, what would you go?
I'm going step back Sam.
Step back Sam. So you guys are going with the Feach requirement saying he can go two guards. There's no reason to have a PG.
I don't
in
think
this situation.
step back Sam is going to play the 2 in SIBA. I think he's going to want to play the 1.
Well, let's be honest. Step back Sam's communication is one of the point guards.
Exactly.
So it's not like
he's
he's
already
not
trying to
be
coach.
running the show.
So obviously no. Step back Sam definitely communicates well. I played with Step back Sam on the Black Diamonds. His communication is very, very solid. Like he calls exactly what he wants. He calls what he likes. He calls what he sees, offense and defensively. So I think he'd be a great like facilitator, especially with somebody wrong with Venom. Put him in great positions to score and things like that. Because Venom's a great scorer this year. And so I
said Skyza. He could also, Angel Buck saying he goes Spammy. He could also go Spammy. Spammy's been playing a lot. So Spammy has not been playing big. He's been playing a lot. So if you go and you get Spammy to play lock for you, with your first round pick, you got to address the big at some point. You're going to have to address him in the next round, and then you got to take whoever's there. Does he want to gamble and feel like he can get a top level bid? You know what I'm saying? Then he can do that. Spammy's not off the table at that pick. Spammy's playing. He was playing with us today. Rain Gianna was playing some combine. If I see a couple of more out of him, he's going to
Okay.
be on the board too. So this could change.
Oh,
Like,
100%. This would change
Yeah,
drastically.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I agree. I mean, again, they would just have to be proven for Bait to be comfortable taking that pick. And if they are showing that, I think yes, that could be something that Bait picks. But Venom even said right now, if he is on that team where he's leaning towards, he's going to want to see Skate. And Skate's really down here at 28 right now. Now, Skate is a solid ass player for sure, 100%. Skate would load up with Venom, and Venom would load up with Skate. Bait would love the shit out of that. Now, Skate, I know, plays 2 and 1. He's shown that he can do both. Now, that backcourt would actually not be bad to walk out of in the first round. Obviously, you may lose one next year, most likely. You'll have to pick and choose which one you want. But if the league situation, league player, and someone like Spammy is not on the board, is not in the table or the cards for
You'll
Bait.
have a lot of league players. You got to think we're only pick 12. You'll definitely have a league player. Like there will be one to take in this situation, 100%.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just going to come down to Bait and what he decides, and then also who's going to commit. I think that's where it'll be for sure, 100%. Now, for putting a name here, wise, Feach, where would you go in regards to for your name? Where would you put? For this pick for Brooklyn Zoo, what name would you put there at number 12?
Yeah, I still think he goes Skies and puts him at big.
Okay, Zach.
I said Skies in the beginning.
To Disguisa.
And the rest of us have different opinions.
Yeah, so it'll end up being Skyza.
Yeah.
So go ahead, pop Skies in there because I have a whole different opinion. I have Skates at the bottom.
I had
that would be a good tandem. That'd be a good tandem. But I also, believe it or not, I wouldn't be shocked maybe if a step back Sam.
See?
I mean,
tell you.
Step back Sam does not complain. He does not complain. He says what he wants to do, and I feel that backcourt Venom and step back Sam could be deadly. And step back Sam fully locks in and has like the best season of his SIBA career, which he could have because he would have a lot of chances to score with Venom on the court.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. So we have Skies there right now. I guess we're getting into my team. So yeah. Well, Feach, you go ahead, kick it off there for us for the Liquid Swords at number 13.
Went over this, man. We spoke about this yesterday. I was asking, what did you want to do, man? Let's take a look at the list and see who's available here. What are you going to do? Are you going to go and get yourself your backcourt tandem? Are you going to go and, and pair yourself up with somebody? I think yesterday we gave you Shakes or something like that. Yeah. And I guess with this one, Shakes is off the board. This mock draft's a little different. I listen. I can't read your mind, man. I don't know if you go by. I feel like with you, listen. I feel with you, you're gonna want to get Cod back in big, and you feel like he's gonna drop in the draft, or you'll get Sessions and he'll drop out of the draft and stuff like that. So I don't think you're gonna go big here. In my opinion, in my opinion, I feel like the best success you had on this team is when you shared a backcourt with another dynamic player, and that was CDJ. And you've been missing that ever since. And it's been a struggle. You've been it's just mediocre season after mediocre season. There's two names here that I'd say that would go. It's either taking Blunt or you're taking Step Back Sam. Either one of those guys. And I feel like, honestly, I think you're going to go Step Back Sam. I feel like you would take Step Back Sam here. He's a coach outside of this league, so he's smart. He's going to take it serious. He's going to review tape with you. He's going to do what he's got to do to win. His reputation also is on the line. So I feel like that will probably, for you, in my opinion, that would be the best move right here for you to go and get yourself and try to replicate what you had when CDJ was the coach of this team and you had that Robin to your Batman. You know what I mean?
I agree. I need a backcourt mate. I'm not going to lie to you. That is probably one of the biggest things that has been missing in the last 3 seasons. You definitely got it on the head there with that one. Zach, where are you thinking? Where do you think we would go?
I say Tylox.
Okay.
I was coaching him once.
It's smart. Listen, honestly, you should pick Tylox. You should because he can shoot from anywhere. He can score, and he can play. He's a two-way guy. He would definitely help on both sides of the ball. But I don't think you go Ty. I think you would just go, you know what? Give me step. I think you would go step back Sam. But you should go Ty Lux. But I'm not thinking what you. I'm not talking about what you should do. I'm talking about what I think you would do. So I think you would go step back Sam. But Ty Lux would be a strong pick there.
Okay. Kyle, what do you think?
Well, I know that you're more of a smooth communicator and you're not going to want drama on in game. You want someone that's going to be planning mid game adjustments, and someone that's going to be down for your plays and your different schemes. And so because of that, I think I'm going to go coach background, step back Sam.
Okay. Billy, what about you?
I ain't got no opinion on this one.
You don't think so?
I know too much, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
All right, thank you for not giving that pick away. Personally,
It looks
I'm
like
gonna be
step back
honest.
Sam won though.
Yeah, no, Step Back Sam won it. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you. Blunt is very attractive on this. Tylox is super attractive, and Sam is definitely on my list. Just because they all three of them have different dynamics. I think Blunt could put the ball in the hoop very well at the top of them, and I think Tylox is an amazing two-way player. And Sam is going to provide a mediocre of both, but also going to provide what I like as well with the communication. He's going to load up. You're not going to have that issue. I think that's also important too. Me personally, I've seen enough free agents come through Liquid Swords in the last 3 seasons with players in and out. I would like to see people that are going to stay committed and want to build the franchise as well. So I think that's necessarily, and I think personally, like I said, those 3 are where I'm looking at. But Step Back Sam did win the battle. You could put him there.
Oh, yeah,
All right. Method Men. Oh, man, I love it. Method Men.
Boy,
I'm going to kick this one off. This
14 through pick. 14
I
picks
know,
through in over an hour.
I know. This is how the drafts go. Method Man. Peach, what are you thinking right now?
Let's see. So he's got ankles already. He's got ankles.
He's got who?
Ankles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got ankles. I think he's naive enough to go and take a league player. I think Spammy comes off the board here. I think he goes and takes Spammy, takes that chance. I think he goes. I think Campion is the type of dude where he's not scared to take a league player. Bro.
No, he's not.
He's not. He'll go in there and fuck up the whole draft and throw for a tiz. Just go Spammy. Just like Spammy, and that's good. That I think that's what he would do. I would say Spammy here. I ain't supposed to say definitely not taking a league player. You have no clue. That's the one thing though. I mean, Camping Bro is known to do what he wants to do in the draft.
Regardless, Ankles. I know he's giving you the keys. He's saying that you have the keys. He even showed you the keys and handed them to you.
I'm guessing Ankle plays PG.
Yes, he plays PG for them. But that does not mean you have the keys. I know that sounds very odd, but you do not have the keys. Camping will still do what he pleases and what he wants when it comes down to draft day.
So he needs a what? 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, because Camping's going to play center.
Good luck.
So with that being said, I agree with that in the regards to he could do some wild shit. He could take a league player and say whatever, they load up or they don't. I personally think this is where
keep going. Give me like 30 seconds.
Okay. I think we go True Valone here. I think Valone's still on the board. I think he goes there to team up with Ankles. Currently right now.
I like that pick as well.
You said who? Who's it? My fault? Who's that?
True Valone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You were thinking that too? I'm
gonna be different. I don't know. Just let me I can go with a Tylox or Goon. Because Goon will probably play the 2 for you. So I can see one of them. Outside of True Valone. Obviously, I think that's my main pick. But just something different. I think it will be I can definitely see Tylox as the main.
Okay. All right. So you got Tylox. I'm gonna go with True Valone. Kyle, which one are you going with?
I was thinking True Valone.
That's 2. Zach, which one are you thinking over here?
True Valone.
True Valone? Okay, bet. So let's go ahead and put Truth Alone there. I know, Rockham. We're gonna try to speed it up. I know there's just so much information. You know what I'm saying? We gotta zoom it. Now going through on the next pick, we are going with Black Diamonds. Now we have the coach here. So, so let's go ahead and get him in here. Zach, what are you thinking right now with your 15th pick?
Oh, you're gonna just put him on the spot like that, though.
Without giving,
Like, imagine.
without giving as much as you can. Let us know where you're thinking.
I'm already in contact with certain people. One of the guys I have recently added to my list, and I really do like. He was originally supposed to be retained, but he's back in the draft now, so I guess he's gonna be my blessing. It's either gonna be I probably will take Cyrax.
Oh wow!
I really said this before when I came back to SIBA. I'm not really gonna draft anybody with an ego necessarily. I'm willing to give the kid a chance. I don't play. I'm not going to touch the court. He'll have half the keys to my team. Half the keys. He's not going to get the full key though. That's mine. But probably a Cyrax, or it's really depending on who's drafting. No one's brought that up because a lot of these coaches throw so many curveballs at the same time. It's like I'm gonna say I see a lot of these guys who are already picked in the mock draft most likely are gonna be on the board when I pick, and I'm saying that being honest.
Well, they are calling you out here, Zach. They're saying you're throwing smoke and mirrors, and they all said you're a terrible liar. So they do not believe your Cyrax pick.
Hey man, if you know, you know.
I gotta take him Blunt too cold.
I think he goes here with a Jap or with a Blunt. I don't think he touches Marquise. Nova, I think Nova's definitely will fall in his lane with being able to give him a chance and give him a little bit more reign. I agree with that
Nova's
too. So
definitely no troll. I'm definitely looking at Nova. No troll.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take
Who the
Nova
fuck
in this
is
situation.
Nova?
Nova Assassin.
What the fuck is that?
God,
he was
go ahead.
he was the 2 guard last year with Laker. They've been a tandem the entire time. He's a shooter. He shoots a lot.
I bet.
At least that's when I've seen him. So,
Okay.
I can see probably I'll just go like Tylox.
Okay, you got Tylox. And then what about you, Billy? Blunt. I'm gonna go Blunt as well. I think Blunt takes this here. Feature, you back?
Nope.
All right, so go ahead and put Blunt in there right now. And then it looks like we're going on over to Rushing Ellie's, the boy Wugsy, the OG. Gotta love Wugs. Wugsy plays. I don't know if he's gonna play center or if he's gonna stay at back end. He was playing a lot of back end. Personally, back end. I think he's gonna stay at.
He said, "Stop asking Feach. Talks too much."
Oh man, Feach, when you get back, you're gonna have to adjust that. Now Rushing Ellie.
I'm back. I'm here.
Make sure you address. Rockham says that you talk too much. Let him know.
SG Dollar.
Oh, of course it is. Now we have Rushing Ellie's on the board here. They didn't retain Cyrax. It's very odd considering I thought the relationship was really good. I thought that he would 100% retain him and keep building this around Cyrax. He had some success. They definitely collapsed in the playoffs.
Maybe he thinks with all the new names that he falls and he could scoop him in the second or something.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, there could be some type of strategy here where Wugsy's pulling that out. Now, in regards to that, Feach, what pick would you give here to Wugsy for the Rushing Ellies?
I think he goes Goon.
Goon. All right, Zach, give me a name.
He drafted Goon years ago when Goon was a rookie.
And
they made it.
Beach, don't forget. Goon said in the league chat a while ago, whoever drafts him got to pay for his build. So I think that's out the. I swear to you.
There's no way.
A rumor on the street, but I probably. Oh my God, it's hard, man. I really can't predict some of these guys.
I have my pick right now. I can tell you right now. He likes the lower ranks too. He definitely looks in college.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like that. Someone in the lower ranking.
I got him.
I would say maybe, to be honest, maybe I'm gonna say maybe Marquise comes off here. Marquise. I wouldn't say Goon. It's either Goon or Marquise. Just a guy who's quiet.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, personally, I don't think. I think he actually looks at Melodious. I think he looks at Nova
agree.
Assassin. I
he
think
looks at
Melodious fits his
Melodious.
build and what he likes, and I think Nova fits what he would like. Goon is, yes, there's that history there, but is Goon really performing right now based on film that we've seen? Not necessarily. I think he's maybe a little bit too high right now. And he's not going to go with a back end like Alex Baruso right now. C-Buzz, to me, there's a lot of mixture on what people see what C-Buzz is going to do running the one. We've known that he can run the two very well. He's a solid two guard. Now he's taking over the reins at the one. Can that be a situation? I still don't think so. I think C-Buzz may fall here to the second round. Now, in regards to ammo at a lock, I mean, taking a lock in the first round in a very defensive oriented 2K, I don't know about that either. But yeah, my pick, if I had to pick one, I'm going to take Melodious or Nova. That's really hard in between. But what do you think, Billy?
Melodious. Especially if he's a guy who looks, everywhere and drafts low. Because you got to think, he's looking at the 16th pick, so he's trying to find a guard at the 16th pick. I think I think that'll be it for sure.
God, what do you think? Give me a name.
I was also thinking Melodious, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, because I have Nova, and then we got Zach. Which one was yours? Marquise.
Yeah, Marquise.
Okay, and then Feature had Goons. So look, Melodious won. So Melodious, put Melodious on there.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Now, next one we have is Guns and Razors. Now, remember, they did retain Henny. Henny is playing the two guard. So Henny is no longer playing your lock in the corner. So, and Geo is going to run. And Geo, we saw yesterday, I guess was typed in the chat, is that Geo is going to run lock. So if that is the case, we have Geo at lock and we have Henny at the two. They need a point guard, they need a back end, and they need a center. So I'm going to lead this off, Feach. Where do you think Geo goes here with his first round pick at 17?
Well, Spammy's still on the board here. He might go lead player, take Spammy, let Spammy play lock. And then he moves over to back end.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Take his ass to center.
Yeah, he's mostly going to center, so I'm curious. So you think Spammy, he goes Spammy. He'll take that risk with the league player.
Oh,
I can see, yeah.
Either that or DJ.
DJ too.
Yeah, DJ.
Him, yeah.
Like based off the list we have currently, I could see one of them for sure. Like obviously there might be a PG he picks up.
I just don't think there.
I can see Marquise too. He likes the clout. I can see that too.
Nah, yeah, I think Gio brought up Marquise before, but I think he'll pick somebody risk takers. I think Gio will pick a Spammy because they're risk takers together. I feel they have that special bond. I think a Spammy here.
Okay,
I can see that, or like I was saying, another guard, a league PG that might still be on the board when he comes up to this pick. Obviously, we don't have the updated list, so we couldn't say, but
we're going off of what we have right now.
Based off this list, I got Marquise or Spammy. That's all I got.
Okay, I'm gonna go Spammy on that one. Cod, what do you got?
I'll go Spammy. I like that.
All right, so Spammy goes in there at that pick.
I'm guessing
now
he's Spammy, ain't
he? Yes.
Oh, well, not that's gonna be today. I don't know.
Yeah, Feach, G Spammy is spam, right? Spammy.
Yeah.
Now next one going in, we have Old Dirty Bastards.
Old Dirty Bastards.
That's Dev's team. Now
Dev's running PG, I'm assuming.
He's been running a lot of PG. I'm curious if he's actually going to stay on PG. He's not bad at it. He's low-key been moving pretty solid on PG. So I'm actually curious if he stays and does that. But in regards to that, I mean, we have Skies is off the board, but if Skies falls, I think Skies definitely goes here. But Feach, what do you think Devo does here with that 18th pick?
Let's take a look at the board.
All right, so right now, let's see.
Mm.
Okay. Bill, you got the board up?
Yeah, so
If you're
that's
smart,
available.
if you're
Yeah,
smart, you
but-
take Jab, and he doesn't run point guard. He lets somebody take the point guard because he's not good at point guard.
Yeah.
So if he wants to win, he goes and gets himself a point guard.
All right. He did say he's
said
staying
he
on
said-
PG.
He said he's staying on PG. That's music to the entire division's ear because he is not a starting point guard in SIBA. When you have Dynasty playing in this league, how the fuck is Devo sold a starting point guard in the same league that Dynasty is starting a point guard? That Jap
Can't
is
be
starting point
Dynasty.
guard. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey.
you got to be delusional. This is what I mean about these coaches that don't get any respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the most important position in the game, and you're forcing yourself to play that position over Jap. You know,
Yeah.
over a Marquise. Come on, dude. Like even over a Goon, you got Silent. You know, there's just way too, bro. There's just way too many good players out there.
To
For
be
him
honest,
to
Feach,
stay
he's
on
he's
PG.
clipping you right now. I promise you, he's clipping you. He's ready for
Played
his
with him
first.
already, bro. I've ran with him already.
He's ready.
But at
Devo
least
has
it's
got you
okay.
clipped.
But I mean, listen, he's gonna get dogged the fuck out in this league at point guard. It's not gonna. That team's gonna go 4-12.
Okay,
Oh,
all
shit.
right. Those are strong accusations. So Devo, if
Oh.
he's staying at PG, I think Jap be enough to protect him. So if he's inexperienced at PG, I think a Jap is going to help him because Jap wants to play the 2, but Jap does have the abilities of a 1. So I think Jap would be a safe pick here. Zach, what do you think?
Oh my goodness. After what I just heard, I'd probably say Jap, but we know Jap is probably going to drop maybe 30, 35 points a game. I mean, Devo's actually not bad at guard. It's just his consistency is not there. So it's like, I don't know. I'd probably pick a Jap and let him go for an MVP season while Devo just sits in the hash.
Damn.
Oh wow.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
God, what do you think? Give me a name.
I think he goes Tylox here.
Ooh, Tylox. That's still on the board, and that actually, like I said, Tylox is a great player. So this is him getting him right here is good value in my opinion too, though. So that's not bad. Billy, what did you have? What's your name?
Marquise.
You think Marquise, but he's playing PG. Marquise doesn't play the 2.
I feel like if he wants to obtain playing PG still, like he's gonna try to look to learn from somebody. And Marquise is probably the most established PG in here, like gameplay wise and everything. So I think he'll definitely sit the 2 for him. And that'll also help us because his inconsistency, because obviously he doesn't have to control the ball majority of the game.
Okay. So we got 2 names here for Jap. And Kyle, what was your name?
You picked Tyler.
I had Tylox.
Tylox.
Jap
Zach, what was
definitely
yours?
won, though. He picked
I
Jap.
think Jap.
Okay, so Jap won. So Jap goes over.
Ooh.
Now,
Listen,
moving
if he's stupid enough to start himself at point guard, then he's stupid enough not to draft Jap. So I mean, I figured he wouldn't draft Jap in that position, bro. He'd probably just go with Tylox, like he's saying in the chat.
Okay, so Tylox. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that he said it like that, not with Devo. Devo said he would take Tylox. You might as well just put Tylox in there. Devo would take Tylox in the situation.
But what?
Ain't nobody get. We ain't going off no goddamn smoke and mirrors in the goddamn chat.
That's
Shut
what I'm
your
saying.
ass up.
Well, it's hard though because like he's playing PG.
You see how he said Cyvax?
Whoa, yeah.
Why would he come in here and say his pick? Like, what makes you think he would just come in here and be like, "Oh yeah, that's who I'm picking, no matter what"? Like,
Fuck
what?
it, man. Fuck it, man. He's taking Angel.
Why would he tell other coaches what he's picking off rip? There's 2 coaches in this chat right here doing this mock draft. Why would he just come here and tell an honest pick?
And we're ahead of his pick. So
Exactly.
That's true.
Shut
That's
your
true.
ass up.
All right.
Ain't nobody believing none of that.
Big one here. Bring the ruckus. Now we know their play style is different. We know that their playstyle is going to be a unique playstyle, so it's going to have to fit their system. It is not going to matter of what's on this board right now.
You better stop looking at everybody in the first round projections. Just go.
Oh, I'll
back
tell
to
you
like
right
the
now,
third,
who's still on the
fourth.
board? If Nova is Nova still on the board, because it's 100% being Nova.
Yeah, it's Nova. Nova's on the board.
He loves Nova. I think Nova goes here because Nova will fit his scheme.
That's the only
Nova,
person in the first round that will go there.
I think. Feach, what do you think? What's your name here for BDR?
I think he goes with Nova Assassin.
Okay, Zach, where you going?
Yeah. I picked honestly Nova Assassin. Honestly, I changed my pick to Nova Assassin.
All right, bet. So we can plug Nova in there. That's a pretty simple one we got going for him. Now we have Pro Tools. Pro Tools to me is a lot of smoke and mirrors. I don't know where they're going to go with this one. And again, Alex Barusso's on the board. I'm a firm believer that Vision is definitely going to pick his boy in Barusso. Like, there's no way he doesn't pick his back end to team up with Moose. Like, that's just the team they've been running with. I just think that is where he goes. I think he goes with what he's comfortable with. Me personally, I'm gonna go Barusso on this because he's been with the Pro Tools. I think that's where he goes. Feach, where do you think?
I agree. Barusso is a player who did not want to give up. You can only keep one player going into the next 2K, and you can either keep Barusso with the first, or you can keep Moose with the second. So he went with the value, kept Moose with the second, opened up his first round pick. Just in case Barusso wouldn't be there, he still has a first round pick to pick somebody. He would have gone Tylox if Barusso wasn't there. But I feel like he's going to reunite with Barusso, try to run it back with that team. That team was very strong for 2K23. And Barusso's got a lot of momentum right now outside of SIBA. He's been playing his ass off in these qualified quarter. Way better. He's been playing well above what he was playing last year. So I think he really goes. I think he goes against Barusso 100%.
Okay, for sure. Now, SIBA seems to have a lot to say. He says that we are all clueless. He says that nobody in here watches anything out of SIBA, and it shows. I'm going to be honest with you, SIBA. Nobody gives two shits about what he does outside of SIBA. If this was draft about...
Look,
God.
You can listen, honestly, yeah. You know, people do get drafted for what they do outside of SIBA, but remember this. When you're in SIBA, it's different because you're getting drafted. Exactly. These guys look a lot different when they tailor make their lineups. You understand? If you're No Vision and you had success with you, Barusso, and Blame Moose in the same lineup for an entire 2K damn near, right? You're gonna go and replicate that. You know, you're gonna go and replicate that. You're not gonna go. I don't think they go and get a C buzz. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he does that. I think he's gonna go and get Barusso and try to have that same chemistry that they had in here for 2K24.
Well, and the thing is too is though, I think what they're trying to hint is that he's going to Pro Tools. So if C-Buzz is going to Pro Tools, again, not saying it, it's just in general, do we think C-Buzz really needs to be picked up right here? Can he get Barusso and maybe C-Buzz falls? Like, does he need to?
I don't think Vision is that stupid to waste that pick on C-Buzz.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste
I just don't think so.
No, Vision's running with the 2 this year. That's what he's been playing.
Yeah, Vision's playing the 2.
C-Buzz is playing in the backcourt this year, and he's been terrible. So I don't know. I don't know if he picks him here.
Boy, Feature's right to the point. I love it.
I mean, you know, I'm just keeping it real, man.
I think he's gonna pick Marquise here.
You're making it so obvious.
It's definitely not Alex Barusso. It's definitely.
You don't think so? I just feel like that's his comfort. I think it's just a comfort pick.
Look.
No.
To be honest,
I'm not wasting a first round pick on the back end, bro. What?
You could still get C-Buzz.
You could get C-Buzz in the 3rd round.
Yeah, you could get him
Third
way
round
later.
Is being nice. 3rd round is being nice from what I've seen this year. 3rd round is being nice. I'm being honest.
Damn, C-Buzz, they're letting you have it.
So, with that being said, I voted Barusso. Zach, what did you vote?
I voted Alex Barusso because
so
that team is solid.
Okay, Feach, you got Barusso as well.
Yeah, I got Barusso. Yeah.
So Barusso wins and takes this one. All right. Now moving on, we have criminology. Criminology with our guy Slim. All right. Slim didn't really give too much info yesterday. He kept it real tight to the chest. But I'm going to say Feach has a lot of information here as well. What do you think they go with in the criminology for their first round pick?
I think he's been glazing C-Buzz in the chat all night long. I think he takes C-Buzz right here.
No,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
You think?
Wait, actually, yeah. C-Buzz and Locks would have won in the backcourt is underrated.
He's been swallowing C-Buzz whole the entire night in the chat, bro. He takes C-Buzz with the 21st pick.
Oh man! All right, so you got C-Buzz. Zach, what do you got?
C-Buzz because it's just gonna happen.
Okay. Cod, are you here?
I am here.
Okay. Where do you think he goes with this pick?
I mean, I can't. I'm gonna go C-Bus. I mean, he's yeah.
I think
Slim Jordan said, if this is the board that I'm trading. Oh, man.
I think he goes Hardy here. I think Skate Hardy. Me personally, I think he gets a good quality play in Skate Hardy. I think because the Marquise is still on the board, but I don't think he wants to touch Marquise with a 10-foot pole.
Apparently, if C-Buzz is this ass this year, then I would definitely pick Marquise over C-Buzz. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I get Marquise, but I don't think Slim wants to touch Marquise. I think Loki. I just think Skate is solid.
Skate. No, yeah, it'd be Skate or maybe even Ty Lux.
Okay, but we got 3 for C-Buzz, so C-Buzz wins. Pop him in there.
Oh, they definitely got C-Buzz.
Yeah, C-Buzz, get your criminology uniform on.
Yeah, C-Buzz, go put your criminology on. 36 Chambers, they kept Browse, so we don't have to worry about that pick. That's a great pick for them to start with. Great keeper at 22. Winter Wars, they have their second first-round pick via the Poisonous Darts. Now, Winter Wars already had a good pick at number 2. Now, who can they pull here with this one? Feach, go ahead and lead it off.
He's going DJ Too Cold here.
Right on the money.
He's
Right on the money.
DJ.
Yeah, right
He's going to Dynasty. He's going to go number 1 overall. No, wait a minute. That was yesterday's mock draft.
Yeah, today we have Apollo Kids in here. So right now
That's right. He's got Toxic Handle, so it's different now. Okay, I had him going. I had him taking down. He's going OGB. He's going to pair his boy up, and he's going to reach and fuck up the draft. Yeah, he said it yesterday. He wanted OGB with this pick.
But you can get OGB later, though, right?
He's not smart. Listen, he's not smart. Listen, if he was smart, he'd wait till the second round so he can keep the whole backcourt. But I don't think he's smart enough to do that. So I think Harlem Energy's brain is going to be, he's going to go and take OGB and just ruin everything.
Okay, all right. Zach,
yeah. I was going to say, I'm going to probably say DJ Too Cold because I talked to DJ on the phone the other day. He said he'll load up whoever picks him. They just gotta trust DJ though. Like if DJ says pick up this guy, that coach is gonna be willing to do it. So he'll set he'll load up for anybody.
All right, I like that. So we got 2 for DJ. Now, Cod, give me a name.
I also like DJ in this pick.
You're just sucking cock right
now. No. But I
the last 7 picks have been whatever somebody else.
The only problem is I've played with DJ a couple times, been in the party, and he can get pretty intense in the game. So he's got to need people that are going to not sweat when he starts yelling and he starts commanding stuff. So
shit, if that's the case, then him and fucking Toxic Handle's just gonna be yelling across the goddamn room at each other.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know.
That's all the fuck's gonna happen. One gonna yell that they can't get a stop. The other one yell that the other motherfuckers can't score. Like this literally what's gonna happen.
Hey man,
Billy,
I'm just saying.
Give me a name.
I'm just saying.
I think that pick should automatically be OGB though because Harlem said it himself. If OGB's there, he's gonna OGB.
My thing is, I want to try to give him the benefit of the doubt. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way you take OGB right here.
Harlem,
bro, they would be the dumbest pick in the world.
Is Harlem playing? Like, is he actually playing?
No, Harlem doesn't play. I don't think.
Okay.
Harlem played a couple games last season, I believe.
No, he did. I think, but I think if he had a choice, he wouldn't.
I think if we're in this situation right now, if I'm him, I'm definitely picking Angel.
Angel? He had Angel last season with the second round keeper. Why he would just keep Angel then?
Well, Angel didn't
he can pick up his 2 guard now early in the second draft. I mean, the second round. He has the second pick of the second round. We're only like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks away from that.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
is true.
And
That
if
is
he
true,
wants
but if you
OGB,
want
OGB will still be there in the second. Ain't nobody
I'm-
finna. We still got Marquise, Tylocks, Goon,
But is he
Skate,
It's
smart
Cyrax,
enough?
all ahead of
Is
him.
he smart enough to do that though? That's my question. Is he smart
Oh
enough
shit!
to
Yeah, I don't
get
know.
on to in the second round? Is he
That's what the
smart?
problem comes in.
I
Yeah,
can't
that's the
answer
problem.
IQ questions in here. I don't know. Look, oh shit! I
But-
don't know.
but definitely not
He's
Angel.
long
That's
enough
a
to
waste
know
of
that
the
Harlem
first
may
round
not be
pick.
smart enough to do that.
But let's say DJ did win the battle here, so DJ, you could pop DJ in there. So DJ, is
DJ or
going-
OGB? Because they said both.
Oh, did they say which one? Pick
Yeah.
one. Give us a name. Go ahead,
Which
Feach.
one? Which
Put
one?
DJ, I would put DJ in there. Let's give Harlem the benefit of the doubt that he's not completely brain dead. We'll
Okay.
get DJ and then a big OGB in a second. You can just
What
pencil
if-
OGB into that second pick.
What
Okay,
the
bet.
hell
Zach,
is
you think
fucking-
DJ as well?
Oh, here it goes.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Harlem's words. He's gonna pick OGB there.
Okay. So that's 1-1. Cod, you said DJ, that's 2.
Mhm.
You said Angel. I'm not gonna lie to you, he would be the dumbest person if he took OGB right now. That is ridiculous to take him this high.
It's also
I'm
dumb
gonna
if he
go-
picks Angel.
No,
Not
Angel.
really.
No, my thing is
Angel
this,
would be a great pick. If
No, it
Angel's
won't.
still there right now,
it won't
Angel
because they
was
don't
on
get
his
along.
team
They don't get
last
along.
season.
but if he's
My-
still, what else is he gonna take? His two guard is gonna be there in the second
Harlem
round.
literally said in the chat if Angel would have been on this team right now if he wanted to.
Yeah, Angel doesn't want to be there. So
Well,
Angel
I mean,
already voiced
obviously they lose over there. Angel don't like losing.
it. So I mean, he's not gonna want to go back. So I'm gonna go.
I mean,
I'm gonna go DJ.
obviously, but
I'm
shit,
gonna
if
go
I was
DJ.
him- I don't get how he fucks up this draft though with this many high picks.
Yeah, he has a ridiculous amount of high picks. Now going in, legendary weapons keeps 2 tack. That's a great value at 24, no doubt about it. And now we also have at 25, my fellow foe, 8 diagrams drafting here. Now 8 diagrams, where can they go with this pick? Going in at 25.
Solo.
So that is Cass Dolo. Now Cass is a vet too. So now Feach, you lead this off. Where do you think Cass's mind's at picking here at 25?
The Angel Bucks.
Angel Bucks. Angel
Goes
Bucks.
get
Angel
the
Bucks.
big man.
Okay.
You
all
think
right,
he
bet.
has no guards right now? You think he don't pick up a guard? He ain't picking
No, I think he's
again
playing
until.
guard, no?
Cass
If
is
he's
playing
playing
guard.
guard, he's getting Angel Bucks. If he's not, he's taking Marquise.
Yeah, I think Marquise. I
Which
don't think he plays
Ca-
guard
I don't think
this year
Cass
of all
wants to play.
years.
I don't think
Yeah.
he wants to play guard. I will say in that situation, I do think it does depend on what he plays. But Angel Bucks definitely, if he's a center, that's still a very high pick right there. Marquise is still on the board. I think he'd be, but I also don't think he would want someone like Marquise because Marquise, again, is his brain just SIBA? You know what I mean? Or is there going to be other things? So, and Cass doesn't want to deal with that shit either. So, I don't know in that sense. Cod, what do you think? What's
Yeah,
your
but
pick?
what guard left is just gonna be SIBA.
I say he goes the guard route for himself and he picks Angel.
Okay.
in this
And then
situation.
Zach, what do you think?
I'm gonna probably say Marquise because I don't think Cass is gonna want to play guard for the
I
first
agree.
season.
Okay. And so you think Marquise as well, Billy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bet. Okay.
They
all
said
right.
Marquise had no problem loading up for every game last season.
Well,
Wow.
then I think then he will be good to go. So then Marquise looks like the pick here for 8 diagrams. Now, to pick 26 variable killers, keep Pablo Trez. Pablo Trez has shown a lot of success as well, so that is a good retain as well. Supreme Clientele at number 27. That means we have Sorrento on the board. So Sorrento is going to be looking for, what do we think, a guard?
Guard
Where do you
for
think,
sure.
Feach? Where do you think
Guard.
he goes here?
I think it takes Skate Hardy.
I was gonna say the same.
I was gonna
highlight
say
it.
Skate Hardy's been on here way too
Yeah.
fucking long.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mhm.
Just put him on there. Just put him on
Yeah,
there. We
just
all know
put Skate
Skate's-
Hardy. Yeah, put
that's
Skate
just-
Hardy.
We know what that is.
We ain't even gonna let Kai talk. He gonna say Skate Hardy anyways.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Now coming in also Wu Gambino's at number 28. Now Kemp is the coach here. Now Kemper has done a great job with his drafts. He did have a rough one when he did have Dynasty in them. There was a very, very bad season. He came back. The team was still they were very late to get their games in. But again, he still does a pretty solid draft here. He does get to keep, I think he has competitive as his second round keeper. Yes, he does.
Yes.
So that means he has a power forward. He has a back end. Where do we think Kemper goes here with the 28th pick? Feach, go ahead.
Based on all the people here, you already highlighted them. Just you already know. He's going Tyler.
Tyler.
Yeah,
Tylox.
he's got to get a
Out of all the
guard.
players that's listed right now that's available, yes.
Tylox. All right,
Yeah.
put Tylox in there at number 28. Now, the one behind that is Knuckleheads. Now, George is the one running up and leading the Knuckleheads. Do you think he runs it back with oh wait, no, he's not on the board. My bad, he did get picked. Where do you think George goes here with the 29th pick for the Knuckleheads?
What does George play?
Let's see the list.
Center. He's a center.
He is a
He's
center.
A center? You gotta go
But George doesn't play,
Cyrax or
though.
Goon.
He
But
said he
George-
was playing this year, I thought.
Is he playing this year?
I thought he's on an earlier stream. I thought he said he'd come back and playing.
George, confirm
gotta
that
go.
for us there.
He's got to go Goon here. Goon or Cyrax.
At this point, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a reach here because all the main point guards are off the board. Maybe he goes Goon and just takes a look at, hey, Goon's sitting there number 22. Maybe he just goes Goon, picks up Goon. That's other than that. I mean, you know, who else are we looking at here? You look at, you got a famous Amos here. You know, who else do you have a point guard that's really standing out right now? Unless there's a sleeper out there. I'm saying Goon.
I'm gonna say Goon as well. Zach, what are you thinking with Goon? You think it's
I'm
Goon?
probably gonna Goon.
Okay, COD Goon, great.
Yep.
All right, for Goon.
Oh.
Now, Knuckleheads made their pick with Goon on 29. We have Bring the Pain, keeping KJ Splash. Again, great value. But that does put us right here back with Zach at Black Diamonds for number 31. Me personally here in this situation, we did have him taking Blunt. So coming and running it back here, DJ Too Cold is off the board. So I don't think DJ Too Cold goes there. Now, in regards to what's available, we still have some good names here. Personally, again,
Can you bring me back to the board?
yeah, let's pull it back to the list.
I'm gonna say I picked quote unquote Blunt TC because you guys picked him. I like. You know, I miss this guy, man. He's the best center I've probably ever coached.
Very.
If he's still here, Jet.
Oh, Jet. Oh, okay.
Jet is my heart.
Yes, I love Jet. That's a great pick if that's what you would go. I'd agree
For
with
what,
that.
at center? Doesn't Jet play center?
Yes, Jet is a center.
You taking Jet over Angel and Good Delight?
Angel is falling hard as shit right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Will take Jet.
Angel's stock is down. It's down. Yo, Angel's weak. This 2K, bro. Don't.
All right,
Jet.
we got Jet. What do you think? Obviously, I mean, we got the coach here, so pick Jet. Put Jet on there. We got the coach here. Going into that, after that, now we're rolling into incarcerated Scarfaces. Now Sonny is back. Sonny's got to rebuild. Sonny is not taking no name, and Sonny is definitely going to take something. He loves to have a secondary person.
On the board here, 100%. If Andrew Bucks is still here right now, he's not coming. He's not falling past this. He doesn't have his guard. He doesn't have his backcourt mate right now anymore because Venom's gone. So he's gonna have to secure a really good big man. I'll just take Angel Bucks. In my opinion, I think this is where Angel Bucks will go. He's gonna go to defend the champs. It's gonna be him and Sonny.
Okay, all right. Now, what do you think, Zach?
I'm like thinking, but Angel Bucks.
That's what it's got to be. There's literally like,
you would think
there's not a good enough guard for him to be like, I have to pick him here.
100%. But let me tell you this: every center that plays with Sonny sits block.
Not this year.
Yes, even this year.
Sonny just retired because he sucked.
No, Sonny. The way Sonny is scoring, Sonny scores off of his center being on block. He does the run up middies. He's a front fader. He's definitely living off of that. He does not throw no slip, just like Angel just said. 1, 2. He does not run PNR like that at all. What he's gonna do, he is definitely gonna put his center on the fucking block and go get boards. And who does that really well? Barry.
I was gonna say Barry.
There's a lot of players. There's a lot of centers that do that really well.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Block to get boards.
But
It's
Angel,
the
do you think
fact
Angel
of
wants to
who's
sit on the block?
willing to. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
who's
fact of
willing
who's
to.
willing to.
Who's willing to. Now, does Angel even says it right now. He don't throw that slip. I don't want to play with him. Now, Barry is a professional block sitter. That man will sit on block and he will kill some shit down there. I just think his style fits with Sonny. I think Barry is a solid pick, but I do understand Angel Bucks is super high ranked. He's falling all the way down right now at 132. So I'll say Barry, but God, what's your name, Barry?
I would say Barry, and because of
Two.
the sitting block.
Bro.
All right,
Just
so
stop,
you got
God. Just
you got
stop.
two Angel Bucks. You have two Angel Bucks, and Billy, what was yours?
Angel.
All right, so put Angel Bucks in there.
Yeah. Wait,
Now-
Con, what was your pick again?
Barry. Whatever.
I was gonna go
whatever
Barry
the person,
over Angel.
Whatever the
Oh.
person before
No,
him
no, no, no,
says.
no, 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 no. No, because we were talking about centers, and I personally think that he would get more production from Barry than Angel. And I just thought nothing against Angel, but I just had that.
That's what you believe?
I had that.
Wasn't hang
I
on,
had that
hang on, hang on. Just like 2 streams ago, weren't you in here talking about how you dogged Barry?
No, I never said that.
Oh,
did,
now,
though.
now you
No,
didn't.
don't hide it, don't hide it.
Okay, okay, all right.
Don't hide
We just go. Hey.
Next.
Oh my god.
He did just say
Next,
dog Barry. He said that was the reason
next.
why all the coaches were hitting him up. They said it's because he had a great game against Barry.
Next.
All right, so going into that is
I'm a peaceful person. Don't do this to me.
that right there is where we will hold it at the end of the first round. That is where we have the mock draft currently at the end of the first. But be honest with you guys, we may have to do the second round on Wednesday. This took 2.5 hours just to get the first round out. This shit is long.
Thanks, bro.
We will come back, I think, Wednesday. We will get the second and hopefully get to the third round. We have the draft. What day was it again, Feach? What's it, Friday or Saturday?
October 14th.
Okay. So October 14th. So that is on Saturday. So everybody
It's a
be
Saturday.
ready. Now we need to blow up that SIBA stream once we do get to draft day. We got to try to get to about 1,000. That's the minimum. If Dynasty's pulling 1,000, there's no reason why we can't pull 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
He's pulling about 500 right now playing at Obia.
But did you see him earlier in the week, Feach? He had over 1,000. He had like 1,300.
God bless, man. Good for him
Hey,
capitalizing on all this
That's
momentum.
what I'm saying. So everyone just be ready again. We got the draft coming up. We're gonna have more information coming out. We will do again second and third going in on Wednesday. We're also gonna do a special show for that. Like I said, that's Sunday, where we're gonna recap and do draft grades and everything like that going in. So be sure to be tuning in for that. With SIBA, I'm sure is gonna be doing their streams. Feach, you got an upcoming stream for this following week before the draft?
Yeah, I'm gonna be drafting some. I'm gonna be streaming some showcases, here and there.
Okay,
Sure.
okay. Bet. So make sure you guys are all tuning in. Make sure you guys are supporting. Again, one grows, we all grow. The goal here is obviously to build up the league as much as we can. But again, I want to thank you guys so much. Zach, I appreciate you stopping by, being here.
Thank you.
Beach, I appreciate you stopping by. It means a lot that you guys show support, that you guys are all on board with us as well. So I just want to say thank you guys very much. Okay.
It's a pleasure, man.
And we're gonna end the show on that. And everybody, you guys all have a great night, and we will holler at y'all later. Goats Gaming out.
Peace.
Deuces.